Hit it. Let's roll. Yes, we're going live. Let us know when we're live.
Parker, let's do it. We all ready?
I'm ready. We're on. Hello, welcome to One Piece D&D Session 2. All right, guys, are we all ready to jump right in?
Let's go.
Oh. Gilly, I need a let's go from you.
I'll need a full
Let's
team of Let's Goes for the Lime
go.
Pirate. Oh my
And then
God.
I need a let's go from Aaron Mustang. He gave me a thumbs up. That's good enough, Sam. I'm handing it off to you, bud.
All right. So where we left off last time, you had just set sail away from Roth's Island, and you were headed towards Babel, the capital of the Empire of Babel, and you were headed there because of a note you found in a briefcase. 1372 Babel. That's what's brought you all the way here. It was attached to a large sum of money, and you believe that there might be something on the other end of that. So, you've set sail, you've journeyed, it's been 2 weeks. Fang has gotten closer to his leg recovering, but it still will be a while, and you now see the island of Babel up ahead, about half an hour sail away.
We
Well,
see
friends,
land.
we made it this far.
Can we use this time to reload our weapons?
Yes, you can.
Should
Anything
I
else?
reload? I know I used
could
one
make
cannonball
sure
bullet.
got
Yeah.
Alright.
You should be down to 2 shots now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So if I can reload that, perfect.
Okay. Anyone else trying to talk about anything?
Let me
Uh,
reload these
I
guns.
wonder if he used that bullet.
So, what before we get there, what do you guys think that this string of numbers links to? Like where, because like if we're gonna try and track down where it's from, like we don't have any kind of clue yet, right?
True.
Maybe it's an address.
I bet it
Well,
could be
this is
a,
what I'm
a
saying. Like,
code.
what do we look up first? Like, are we gonna look up whether it's an address? Do we look up whether it's a bus? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's multiple things that the string of numbers can be. We should narrow our search.
I'd say
We
we
should
start at
also-
the address, and then
It
it
could
might.
be a
I'm thinking it
code.
might be like a security code for like a door or something.
You see what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's not a lot to go on yet, so we need to know more about what brings us to Babel. Like,
Well, we got the orb too. I wonder if the orb will
Oh,
do
the
anything
orb,
funny when
yeah.
we get there.
Yeah, we still got this orb here.
What about the orb? We also need to discover if there's a military presence there.
Yeah, we do. So
It is the
okay, so
capital.
we've got two major objectives then, troops. Some of us need to probably hit like it was that orb was from a ancient religion civilization thing, right?
Yes.
Yes. So one thing we know for starters is some of us need to go near a book so we can see if we can find out more about the orb. And then some of us need to have a look for any kind of correlation of numbers, whether it's an address or like if it doesn't look like an address, like is there any kind of numbers that bear that significance? Even maybe we all do it at the library, look at some maps, we do some stuff, but I think we should look at our clue.
I agree, Captain. But how many of us here can read?
Well, I can read.
Son of a bitch.
I'm just asking. You know,
Um,
I can read a little bit.
I can
you know
read.
what? If people can't read, what I would say is there's always a chance that this icon that's on this orb, like there was an icon related to it, right?
Yeah.
Inside the orb, there was a leaf insignia.
Yeah, that was it. So, like, we could look for that, as, like, you know, on the architecture of the streets. You don't need to read to do that. And sometimes, like, people have weird symbols up on the walls. Like, you never know what you might find. So,
And I might be able to
Um,
track the orb smell if I smell that the same thing somewhere. We can go there.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
good
not
idea.
sure we're looking for one exact person right now. I think we're more looking for like causation than, you know.
Fang, would you be able to make a copy of what this orb looks like on like a
Oh,
piece
yeah.
of paper?
Yeah, I will do
Oh,
that for each person.
okay. Let me just Google something real quick while we're on that. There's something I have in my mind whenever I describe it. I want to see if the thing I think it looks like actually looks like that. I'll send a picture if it does.
Okay. Yeah, I think maybe we shouldn't split up too much to start with because
Totally.
that hasn't been going too well for us.
This should
So
definitely this should definitely be a incognito mission.
yeah, I do think this mission requires solidarity though.
Yes.
Having just
Agreed.
thought about my job as this crew's caretaker.
I agree.
Yes.
As long
Good.
as Fang and Aaron behave, we should be good.
Well, I won't act unless someone else acts, so we're good.
I definitely
Well,
think
here we
Fang
go.
learned his lesson.
I did. I still. Well,
He didn't.
yeah.
You'd almost
Okay.
lose a leg.
We all learned we can't trust these islands. That's what I learned.
Okay, yeah. In chat, like
Hey,
that center one, it's a clear orb, something like that. Okay, it's a clear orb, sort of like the bottom one, and there's a leaf inside. The leaf is smaller and
Okay.
has a stem extending from it. Yeah.
Easy enough. We should take that with us, right?
Pardon?
I think we should
I
take
think we
that
should
with us.
take the orb with us.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Just not show it.
Yes.
We shouldn't get the orb out in public. We
Yeah.
should have a pouch for the orb so we don't get it out in public.
I wear like a poncho with all sorts of stuff. I can probably hide it.
Yep, cool.
I
we can use
imagine
one of
myself
these.
with like a Naruto bag in the back, so I can put it in there.
Okay.
We can use one of these lime sacks. Just put it in there.
We got plenty
you
of
wouldn't be the
lines.
smiling lines if we didn't.
Oh my
True.
god.
We should all eat a lime before we go for good luck.
You know what?
I
Can
did.
we do a shot of tequila?
That
Salt
works
and
too.
lime
Aye,
before we go
Captain.
out on a mission.
That works
Just
better.
one shot. Nothing too mad. Like just one shot, and then
Our ship
we'll
is
go on.
getting cooler by the day.
We try.
This is a
We're
dope
gonna
god.
ritual. Let's all ritual then, and
This is our god.
oh my god, this is our god. Let's
Oh.
shot tequila off our hands.
The tequila is the body of Sage.
I mean, we do. No, that's the lime.
All right. So you take your shots, you get ready, and before long, you arrive at the island. This is the most bustling place you've ever seen in any of your lives. There are people about everywhere. You can tell this is a very, very economically successful region. You see hundreds of people sprawling about the docks, dozens of ships, people rushing up and down, merchants exchanging goods. You see even marine ships which have to be stationed nearby because of just how many people there are here in this very populous and important land. So you're able to find a place to leave the ship. You are not very well documented pirates, so your Jolly Roger does not yet raise any red flags, so to speak. How do you proceed immediately?
Is anyone staying on the ship?
No.
We could talk to the peer person about being on docks legally.
Good point. I can pay for the ship
Have the
docking
money.
if there's anything.
Yeah, we'll
That's
take
what I
some
was going
money.
to say. We could hire somebody to just.
In fact, I
kind
think if we're all going, we should
watch the
take all
ship.
the money between us, right?
Yes,
Fair.
Yes.
and the booze.
Well, some of the booze.
Oh, okay. Some of the
Just like a hip flask, in case
All
things get a
right.
bit.
So you all
I
alight the
find better
ship
when I'm drinking.
and you walk around on the docks. What kind of person are you looking for?
Well, if there's like a hut at the end of the dock, or if there's like any kind of signage.
No, there is not.
Okay, well, make sure there's not a ladder up to the ships, lads.
Is there anyone like selling books?
Selling books, not here.
You know
Can I
what? That's a good
smell the
point.
orb
We could
anywhere?
buy some books and then
The
bring them on the ship.
The
to do
dock
our-
region is closer to a market area, selling expendable goods, perishables, food, supplies, the things you'd need for sailors, since it's easier to carry them onto ships, load them up from here. Other more luxury goods would be further in.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is we should ask at one of these supply stores what the pontooning rules are.
The insignia.
No,
I
not
was
yet.
gonna say,
We'll
ask
get
what
there.
the insignia means.
I think we should just make sure the ship doesn't come under any harm before.
Of course.
Oh, I think you muted.
No, right? I walk up to one of the merchants.
Cody, I can't hear you if we're meant to hear you. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, you know what? Can I trust you guys to talk to the pontoony people? I don't mind waiting by the ship, but I can't see anything. I don't want someone to just meme up our ship while we try and dock it.
I say we hire somebody to keep an eye on it. Someone that doesn't look shifty. Half of it now, half of it when we come back.
The pontoon. Okay, you know what? We'll ask at a supply store. We'll get supplies before we leave, maybe, or we should pack up some biscuits in case some shit goes down and we've got to leave fast.
Yeah, we could get some supplies now to make sure if we have to hightail it out of here, the ship's already ready.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And we should apply for a crew. We should see if the crew wants to come with us for a very normal adventure.
The more I think about it, the more I should have brought that kid. He could have watched the ship.
Yep.
I mean, that's a child.
I kept telling
What's
you
he
guys
gonna
to
do?
kidnap him.
There's no such thing as a child in the One Piece world.
I started.
I disagree. That's very problematic.
That's
Your god didn't like it.
Otama?
hey, I started watching ships when I was around that kid's age. So
I was working for the government by the age of 1, so there's no such thing as children in my world.
Guys, my first bounty
I started
poster is
out racing
kids
ships
looking
at
up.
that
Sorry, it's not happening. We're not that kind of religion. So we're not staying.
All right. So Gilly was trying to talk to a merchant before, right?
yes.
Why, hello there, good sir. How may I be of assistance today?
Hey. Me and my friends, we just sailed in here from out of sea. Just wondering if there's a place we could go to see if anyone's looking to join a crew or anyone's down for doing any odd jobs around here.
Let's see. Well, joining. There are plenty of guilds where you can hire people. They'd be quite glad to come aboard, but I warn you, sailors are pricey, especially the better they are. Asking them to leave their families behind, they require quite the hefty salaries. Manning my own ships is so no simple task. But as far as having just arrived, are you familiar with the procedures and protocols?
No. If you could
No.
enlighten me.
Oh, all right. That'll be no
I mean,
trouble.
every place has a different code, you know?
Indeed.
Everyone,
Is he talking to Gilly alone, or are you all standing there?
Oh, I figured I
We're all
was there.
standing
Like people
I was
just
Okay.
have me.
yeah.
Just
I'm
clarify.
standing near the long-legged bastard.
Okay. He says, well, with all the Marines nearby, we have a strict no violence policy. You cannot attack people. If any violence ensues, all parties involved will be apprehended. So you must be very careful about that. Our gracious Emperor has decided that there shall be no docking fees anywhere on the island. That is because the more people are able to come in, the more business we can get, so you should be quite fortunate there. Other than that, if you want to leave any ships unattended, you must pay for a pass so the Marines are able to figure out who should and should not be allowed on a ship.
How much is this pass?
Oh, yeah, well, it's charged by the day. For each day you spend here, it will be the reasonable fee of 10,000 berries. Of course, your ship can remain there, but the Marines might not pay extra attention to safeguarding it if you are not able to pay the toll.
Mm.
I look back and just whisper to the captain. Why don't we just, worry about it later? Do we have to pay these guys?
Hear me out, yeah. Which I also whisper, and I make a nod gesture to the man, and I kind of go like, I don't like being pressured into involvement. I feel like they're trying to involve me in something. So
Yeah, I mean, it's got Marines involved. I don't want them looking at our ship. They might see a couple bloodstains.
yeah.
I say we pay
you
for
know
the
what?
first day. That's it.
You know what? We're gonna have a think and come back to you.
Oh, you don't need to come back to me. I don't handle the matters.
Oh, okay. Who does?
Oh, well, he points off into the distance, and at what seems to be the central point of this harbor, you can see that there's a large building there. It seems to be the most well-kept and most neatly built. It's the only official-looking building, while the others seem in tatters and quite unkempt from all the usage they get by the townsfolk. That one seems to have a lot more Marines standing outside. It seems to have fewer people going in and out. He says, right over there, you can purchase a pass. They will take your identities and they'll station a Marine in front of your ship all the time.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That was very helpful. Does this man, like above table, does this man sell stuff? Is that
Ask
where
him?
we are? No, I'm asking
Oh,
you. Am I in a
he's
shop?
not
Like,
he's
where am
not
I?
in he's not in a shop. He's standing on the docks, but he is a merchant. He seems to be standing in front of his ship, and he's been directing men up and down, loading cargo while you've spoken to him.
Okay. Nice. Well, thank you very much for your help, sir. Have a lovely day.
No problem. If you ever require any of our services, general goods, general goods, some weapons, some handymen, always feel free to look out for the Bink merchants.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll remember that one.
Just to clarify, did he say bink or mink?
Bink.
Okay, yeah.
Looking around, like, what are the people around here look like? Like,
Yeah,
is it
and
like
how
Lots
many
Island where there were a
Marines?
bunch of humans?
Oh wait, sorry, one small thing. Yeah, I couldn't read through my notes quickly enough to be certain. Yeah, on his ship it says Big Bink Business. That's the official name.
Okay. Big. Cool. What was his name? Can I ask what is his name?
My name is Reeves.
Nice to meet you. My name's Sand.
Do these Marines ask a lot of questions about the ship, or is it a don't ask, don't tell type situation?
Yeah, they don't inspect the ships or ask many questions. As long as they don't look at you and say, "Oh, these are wanted criminals," they shouldn't give you trouble. The lot of you aren't pirates or mercenaries or something, are you?
No,
Of
we have
course
no
not.
bounties.
No.
Then you'll be good.
What's a pirate?
Exactly.
Don't worry about it. Who would ever be one of those?
Well, I say we
We're
pay whatever
line
the
merchants.
Marine thing is to wash our ship for now.
Yeah, we need to sort that. Okay, so we're gonna come away from the man, and I think we should sort out the ship stuff, and we should sort out some information, and maybe a different place to dock once we've got some information or something. Because like the ship is an ongoing. It's just a place. It's just. Oh. Sorry.
So what's our next plan of action?
Yeah.
I think
Well-
we head over to that building, right, Captain?
What? That wants our identities?
I mean, they want our identities, but just for the first day, right? We can give fake
But we don't
names.
have bounties. We know that from our last thing. We still don't have bounties from the news coups.
Yeah, we didn't see any news names.
But we saw somewhere there was no bounties.
We are way too close to a place where we did some fuckery.
No, we're not. We're 3 weeks away.
Yeah, but they're islands, and they've
That's
got
still close sea-wise.
That's
That is
close
pretty
sea-wise.
close
They've got Dendamushi. Like they're not.
All right.
They've
Then
got bases here. Like
if we're not
I'm
gonna
not
do
saying we
that,
can't take them. Like
Well, then I would say maybe you go on the ship and just stay out on the shore, and us four will go and find this orb stuff.
Do we have bounties yet? Or like would that
We
be a
don't.
good way to
No.
even know if
Not
we
yet.
have notoriety? Because if they don't even think that we're a threat, then what do we have to fear from just
Exactly.
traveling around?
And we know we
Yeah.
don't have any bounties yet. We kept track of the news coups or whatever at the end of last stream. I thought that we did not
Yeah, you
see
did.
any new bounties.
Yeah,
for
we
it.
did.
okay, if you guys reckon we should just go that path, I'm happy to follow the wishes of my followers. So let's go.
We follow you, Captain. That's why we're followers.
that's right.
Yeah,
guys.
You are a
okay,
god
but
who
like
fell
at
from
some
the sky.
point, you need
I
to
follow
understand.
no one. If I have problems, I'll
that-
mention it.
You know what, Sam? How
This-
about
this?
this?
This is the type of god, yeah, that's an Aurora Boreas or whatever the fuck those things
Sam,
called.
if
Well,
you're
he's-
still
he's
worried,
seen his own
we
free
could
will.
we could pay for a middleman to just get the papers for our ship.
Just
That's a good idea.
We could ask Reeves to get one of his men to just go and file for us, or just we ask if we could just see one of his guys and offer him a proposition.
It's a good idea.
How does that sound,
I-
Sam?
You're
okay.
asking.
Sand.
Wait, are you asking me or her?
I was asking
Oh, okay.
Snad, yeah.
I think the best thing that we should do, if we're all feeling we should pay a guy, is probably to make sure the ship hasn't got anything valuable on it and pay a dodgy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Cool. And I don't think we should tell him what the Marines. We should see if he knows before we should be bartering. We should be intelligent. We should do it. Let's fuck shit up.
Mhm.
Let's go. Nice. Chief, out. Let's.
Why
Okay.
pirates?
We're not.
I mean, let's do it.
We're more like
Line merchants.
humble sea folk. Humble sea folk who just so happen to be a bit sharp and stabby. Let's that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
Find a simpleton, have him pay Reeves the money, and let's get on.
Okay.
All right.
Can we?
So how do you go? Yeah.
Can we do like a roll to, or maybe Cody can do a roll, Aaron can do a roll to find someone susceptible to doing what we want very easily.
Aaron's gonna decline. Everything Aaron's done has made him feel inferior and really self-conscious. So he's gonna let someone else take the helm on this and just
What if
Vibe out.
what if we order Aaron to do it if he's so inferior?
Aaron would say,
Yeah.
Captain, you know that you have better people on this crew. I'm more suited for punching and not hurting you guys. I just get us into trouble. We need to pick someone more suited to this task.
Hey, come on, Aaron. We all trust you here.
Aaron,
Billy has
No,
done all of this before.
My leg trusts
guys.
you.
I'm gonna captain here for a sec. Aaron, you know you made a mistake. That's the first step in the right direction.
I'm gonna
You don't
Zorro
have to-
here for a second.
But you don't have to stop going in the right direction. You can put another foot forward. So let's go. You'll be fine.
I'm gonna Zorro here for a second. I know I made a mistake because the last time I tried, I broke Fang's leg, and it's still not better. So if I really just want someone else to take that first roll of the day, oh man, that'd be a shame.
I'd say I'd love to roll first, but my leg is really hurting right now, Aaron.
Okay.
So maybe
What role is it? What role is it? I'll do it. What is it? Like, what am I doing? Like,
How exactly are you trying to go about this? When you're looking among the people, like, okay, I'm keeping an eye out for this.
someone who's stupid and will do what we
A
say.
simpleton.
Okay, so insight.
well,
Not too stupid, guys. We don't want too stupid.
Just dumb enough.
oh my god. Okay. Well, I'm also gonna look for some. Well, if it's me that's, I'm gonna. What am I rolling? Right.
It's an
Roll.
insight wisdom check. I'll say
Insight.
you're
Okay.
I'll say you're doing it all as a group. You get advantage.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Roll 1d20 plus, and then I need to find.
You have it's +2, no proficiency for you.
Let's see. Okay, so it's just +2.
Oh, Gilly
all roll?
actually had the best insight.
Oh well.
No,
I
just
said
the
I voted for
captain
Gilly
of
to
the
do it.
I thought it was a group roll. I thought that's what she said. Sorry, that's why I rolled.
Oh wait,
If you want,
Oh, you
I could
already
be the
rolled.
I could be the lookout. Yeah, I just rolled.
Oh, if you just roll one more time, advantage. You actually have a +5. You're proficient.
Yeah, you're good at this then.
You know, Captain, I think you should do this one.
I just deleted what I already wrote.
Yeah.
Was.
Hey, it's all right. I got a 19 without the
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so you look around and you see some gruff-looking people who seem to have eyes about them that make you believe they're up to some trouble. You decide to steer away from them. Then you see a few people who look earnest and hardworking. There's this young lad. He seems maybe his later teenage years. He is manning a sort of stall by himself. His clothes are tattered and he's got a bunch of old looking trinkets which don't seem of much value in front of him laid out.
Let's talk to that kid.
That's our guy.
Hey, how's it going, kid?
Hello there, sir. How may I help you?
What's your name?
Oh, my name is. Looks down. This turns to my emergency names page. Hector.
Well, nice to meet you, Hector. My name's Gilly. How would you like to make a quick buck?
He starts scrambling about, trying to quickly arrange all the things in front of him. Has anything caught your eye?
No. I need you to do something personally for me and my friends here.
He looks up, starry-eyed. Whatever it is, I think I can help.
All right.
Oh boy.
Hello.
I need you to go and deliver something for me, and get us something from the big place over there.
From Reeves. Does he know Reeves?
No. Reeves is his own merchant. This is like it's like a little.
Oh, my bad. I thought Reeves was the guy selling, or like I thought he was the liaison for the I don't know,
No.
permits.
No, he's got his own little business on his. But kid, how about this? If you take this 10,000 berry over there and get a ship for the get a card for the ship over there with the big lime on it, I'll give you something special.
Something special?
And some money.
All right. So I just need to go over to the marine ship, the marine base, and get you.
Uh,
He.
a docking card for 1 day.
Oh, okay. You'll give me the money for it?
Yeah, I'll give you the money now, and I'll give you more later.
And I can
Hold on,
sell you
can
no matter
I-
where you go on this
Hold
island.
on. Can I hold on? What visually can I see from this kid?
As I said before, pretty scruffy looking, tattered clothes. He's sitting cross-legged on the floor with like an old cloth in front of him and some trinkets which he's trying to sell.
Well,
Okay.
I'll give him 20,000
Hold on,
berries if he does this right.
Hold on.
It's all right.
I'm
I was
not-
gonna offer him.
Can
I was gonna
I-
offer him that.
Guys, hold on.
This is taking too long for
I'm
BS.
still trying to work something out about the kid, guys. Can you give me a sec? Sorry. Like,
I'd rather be adventurous.
yeah, okay, but I
You-
just want to know some information
What, you don't
about the
trust the kid?
situation. Can I? No,
That's
I
why
just
I bought
want to know
trinkets.
more. Guys, seriously, can you let me talk? I appreciate. Please just let me finish it, please.
Hurry up.
That's fine, but bear with me. What is the age? You haven't said the age of the kid.
He said it was
Said late teens.
He's a teen.
He's a
Okay, because yeah, and then like, does he look like hungry or anything?
He looks like he doesn't
We have limes.
he doesn't appear to be starving immediately, but you can tell he has a very frail frame.
And he's a late teen.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like I think we should do. We should take the. He doesn't need to buy a marine pass for us. He can just. He
You want
can
him just
be
to sit
us
on the
now.
ship?
Yeah, like. Look, kids, like. Have you ever wanted to run away from the life you have here?
Well, I can't really.
Why not?
I have to take care of my little sister. He smiles.
How old is she?
She'll be 7 this spring.
Where are your parents?
Oh, they both passed away.
Who looks after you?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Who looks after you?
Oh, no one. It's just the two of us.
Well, why don't you want to come be protected by us?
He looks at you starry-eyed, and he says, You aren't joking?
No, I'm not joking.
But he somehow regains his senses and he looks down off to the side. I don't think there's much I can offer, though. I don't have many skills.
You don't. Look. We only need you to do one thing, which is look after your sister and both stay safe. And all that involves for coming with us is staying on our ship and letting us know if anything ever happens there. That's all you got to do. And we'll look after you. We'll buy food. You'll help us run with this ship, and we'll have a fun little adventure. We've got a few errands to do, but you don't have to live this life with her. You're only trying to look after your family. Like, come look after your family.
All right. I'd love that. Well, what do I need to do right now?
Right now, we're going to take you to the ship, and then you were just going to hang out, have a meal, stay safe.
Okay. He gets up and he tries to tie all his things together so he can go ahead with what you've told him.
Is his
Cool.
sister with him right now?
No.
That's all right. We'll go. We'll sort it, and then it is like right. We all good now? Yeah. I understand some of you are having intrusive thoughts, but you said take a kid, so I hope you're happy. And I don't say that out loud. That's to the people
Yes, I
playing
did.
this game. Like,
We're about to be the orphan pirates because we just collect orphans.
Oh, sounds like Whitebeard. But if Lucas is gonna leave, he can stay on the ship with them.
Can we call
Yeah,
our ship Nursery Life?
I have to go to work, sadly. So Hachinosuke can stay on the ship with the 2 orphans if need be.
Okay, cool.
For this session, at least.
Sweet.
All right.
Well,
I'll see you guys later.
Have a good
See
one.
you later.
See
Take
ya.
care. I'm excited to see this.
Right. Sweet. Have a good time if you can.
Okay. So Hachinosuke makes off with the young lad. He
Yeah.
looks for the sister, and the 3 of them stay on the ship.
Cool. Right. We should go and have a look at this orb.
I think let's head deeper into the city. See if we can find a place that might have some knowledge, maybe.
Okay. There's one main road which seems to head deeper in. And right by the entryway of it, there seems to be a map of the city.
Let's look at
So,
that.
yeah, here it reads on the very top. On the very top, it says, "This is the Sea Town Goins." It's on the outskirts of the island of Babel, and it's just the dock. It's just the harbor city of the island, not the main town, which is in the center. It's one of those larger islands which has several settlements, like Alabasta.
Okay.
All right. So when you look at the map, you're able to see it has the town divided into different regions. You're currently on the harbor. There's a commercial district. There seems to be some inner. There's a place further up north in the center of the city where there seems to be English is escaping me, but it's essentially where the noble people live. There's a noble district, commercial district, and just a lot of residential areas all the way around. Where are you trying to go?
Is there anywhere on the map that has the numbers that are on our thing?
No.
The houses don't have like numbers on them.
When you look at the map, it doesn't appear so.
Is there any place in the map that looks like the orb with the leaf in it?
There is not.
I think the best way
The
to
districts have numbers, like the noble district, that's district 1. The commercial district is district 2. The leisure district is district 3. And then there are 4 residential districts, and district 8 is where you are now, the harbor.
All right. I think what I was gonna say is,
Yeah.
the best way to get to know a city is to talk with the people. I think maybe going to the commercial district could get us some information.
True. So let's go to the commercial district.
All right. You take note of the paths which lead there, and you get on your way. Just 1 second. Noting something down. All right. So you're able to find your way to the commercial district. As you journey along there, you can tell that as you walk through the town, you see all sorts of sights and sounds. There are different areas. In the residential districts you walk through, you can tell some are higher income, some are lower income. You can tell that there are all sorts of gadgets and gizmos. Some of you who've been in the countrysides have never seen before. And all the way around, it seems like this is just a very nice place. You start imagining what the true capital might be like itself. You're able to mosey on along. You find yourself in the commercial district. Here we have blacksmiths, we have different dealers, general dealers, all the sorts, armories, what, you name it.
Should we try to show the orb to someone to see if they know what's going on?
That seemed risky.
I think we should look at some older sources of information, because like this isn't a modern day usage of symbolism, is it? Like this is older, so we should look
Yeah.
somewhere that's got some kind of historical value.
Okay.
We also have that piece of paper.
Can I try and look for like a historical landmark in the district we're in?
Oh, and real quick, I just want to thank Raise M. Lucas Raise M. Lucas for donating $10. 1,000 berries for the Smiley Line Pirates Child Support Fund. So we will use
Let's
that
go.
to at least feed one of the kids. Thank you very much.
Feeding
Right.
hacked.
Feeding her. Right. Yeah. So yeah, can I do some kind of history thing to like see for a historical landmark in the district we're in? We're in a
Sure.
businessy district or something.
Yeah, go ahead and roll history.
Okay. I think. Hold on.
Yours is a +8 with
Yeah.
advantage.
Nice. Okay. Oh well. Okay.
Okay.
And for
You try
God's
to
sake.
you try to find any landmarks which might be in the area in this town you're in. None are in the commercial district. Most of the businesses here are newer. The only particularly notable place with any like value beyond the island you're on would be the Chasm and Hammer. It's the South Blues headquarters of one of the more prestigious smithing groups. Outside of that, here in the commercial district, nothing.
We should
Okay.
go there then.
Well, yeah. I just think maybe because like it's an old relic, right? Like unless someone does anyone have something else they'd rather do?
No.
Okay. Well.
Are you sure, Fang? I thought you wanted to, see about your leg situation and get that gun or whatever you're talking about.
No, I
Oh,
don't
is that
care
what we're
anymore.
here for?
No. I don't care. I thought that the leg was unfixable, and since it's fixable, I'm fine with it. I want to go to this place that looks old.
Okay. Then
All right.
that.
But
Yeah.
thank you for remembering. But yeah, maybe later on in the adventure.
Okay.
Okay. So does that mean you're going to the blacksmith?
If that's the historical significant area, then yes.
Yeah, it's the only place in this district of the town which has any ties to anything. It's the only okay, everything else is just, a local store. The kind
Yeah.
of place which, this is family run. We've just been around here. I opened this up recently. That one's a branch of a greater blacksmithing group, but it's not historical, so to say.
Oh. Well, would we be better off going somewhere more historical?
Oh,
now
that's
that-
all for you to decide. I was just clarifying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that
Well,
we're
yeah, I'm kinda
already
asking the group.
here, I'd like to check out the blacksmith. Maybe he has some.
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, so I'm trying to get a consensus because I don't want to force people on
Hey,
anything.
you're the captain.
Yeah,
And
but
take us wherever you
that's
want.
all I need you to do is to listen when I try. Nice. That's it. That's it. I appreciate you. Let's go to the blacksmith then, yeah.
All right, you find your way to what is the center of the commercial district, the Chasm and Hammer. This is the South Blue headquarters of the blacksmith group, the Keepers of the New Spark. You find your way in and you notice this place is busy. It is a very large building with several floors. As you walk about inside, you can tell there are many men, a lot of them gruff, some Marines in there, all sorts of people you predict are sailors, all trying to talk to the blacksmiths who make this their place of work. There is a reception you are pointed to.
Okay. I
Are
think
you
yeah,
looking
we
for
just
anything
all
yourself, Sad?
the blacksmith.
Yeah, I'm just, curious if there's anything you'd like here.
Oh, maybe I mean we could get ammunition and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Hey, this
Yeah.
place looks like it has everything.
Yeah, so I mean I don't think I need any kind of adjustments other than arrows really. Unless they've got some good arrows, then I can afford them, but we'll see.
All right.
Okay, does
I'll,
anyone else have something they're fond of? They would like,
Yeah, Aaron.
like,
Fine.
fine. Do you want any kind of ammunition or anything?
Fang? Perhaps your cannon.
Yeah, I can try.
Okay, so you make your way over to the reception and a nice lady greets you. Hello there, how may I be of assistance today?
Do I want my arm looked at?
Oh, I was thinking maybe like for your cannon, since they were talking about ammunition, do you want more?
Oh yes, I would like to buy more ammunition. If I could have, I know I have 3 reloads or whatever, but if I could get 3 sets of them, so I'd have like 12 total.
Okay, so what do you say to her?
I'm looking for cannonballs and gunpowder for my mechanical arm, and I would like 12 sets of that ammunition bundle.
All right, that shouldn't be a problem. May I just have a look at your equipment, the cannonballs you have now, so I may direct you further?
Yes, I will show her them. My arm and the cannonball.
Okay. She looks at it and she says, "Ooh, this is going to be quite pricey. It, are you sure you want 12 of them?"
I got money, babe.
All right, for 12 of them, that is going to total up to math, math, math. I can do this. I can do this. I'll get there. 1.8 million berries.
Cool. I give her the 1.8 million berries.
She's taken aback that you can just fork over that sum of money. You see one of those tiny drops of anime sweat on the side of her forehead, and she says, I'll arrange them right away.
Get on it.
So she goes about organizing your cannonballs. She's able to bring them to you. Make sure you deduct that amount from your finances.
I think I have like 5 million bucks, so now I have 3.8 million bucks.
3.2.
3.2. I thought it was 1.2 million.
She said 1.8.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so I have 3.2 million.
Yeah. Unless I misspoke. If I did, my bad.
Either way, I will still gladly pay it. Those are my best attack for when we meet bad pirates, little girl.
Okay.
How old is she?
She's like 28.
Well, I'm like 40, so
Okay,
everyone's a little girl to me,
Okay.
babe.
that's fine.
I like the
Boomer.
idea that like a super old person comes up to you and you're just like, "Oh, child."
Yes, yeah, exactly. I think that's be funny too. And now, should I ask her if she's ever if she knows about these numbers?
Maybe not.
I mean, we just paid her a bunch of money. She's already in our, not in our debt, but like she trusts us enough to sell us stuff and take
Or
a
she
bunch of
thinks
money.
we're really. You know what? Yeah, why not? Sure.
Can I then ask her if she knows anything, or if these numbers ring a bell to her? Young mind.
Let's see. Well, maybe a residential address? I'm not quite certain, but if it was an address, it might be in the capital, not here in Goins.
Well, thank you very much, young lady.
No problem. Will that be all?
Does anybody else need anything?
Yeah, I'd walk up behind. Hey, miss. You guys got swords here?
Indeed we do. Here on the lowest floor, we have our fine quality work. Most of our swords here come in different shapes, designs. We have katanas, long swords, great swords. We have a few halberds over there, glaives. Whatever kinds of weapons you want, we've got them. And as you ascend the floors, the prices and the quality increase. Here we have a few renowned blacksmiths because this is our South Blue headquarters, and they are able to craft great swords, though I fear those are terribly expensive. Much more so than a dozen cannonballs.
Oh,
Wow, slow burn.
that expensive. You calling me broke?
I implore you not to take offense, sir. I just wanted to inform you ahead of time that they require large sums of money. Great swords are very difficult to find, and other than a few old ones from ancient blacksmiths scattered about, you can really only get them from the 5 headquarters of the check's name, Keepers of the New Spark.
What was that you said? Keepers of the New Spark.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking
Yeah.
a little girl, like,
Oh,
well,
yes.
what does that mean?
Oh, have you not heard of us? The greatest collection of blacksmiths in the world. We're a group which is spread out with different blacksmith branches into all of the major seas, with the headquarters in the Grand Line and each of the 4 blues.
Should we ask if she knows who the oldest
Can
blacksmith
we
around is?
Hey,
can we
you
insult
can ask
her?
her if you're curious. I just, do you have any katanas within 500 berry? 500,000 berry.
Oh, okay.
This can be a
um,
pencil.
quickly consults prices. One moment. I don't think so.
What's the
Those should be
cheapest
more
sword you
expensive
got?
than that. This is loading up. Just
Real quick, we
one
got
quick
some super
second.
chats from Lord Fajita and once again Rise M Lucas for a 2,000 belly discount on the sword. So if possible to be 4,000 belly, and also too, since Lucas has been chatting so much, he does have his own YouTube channel that is great. Check it out. I'm sure the mods and stuff in the chat can put a link to his channel in the description.
Please do. I will click on the link. Let's see. I was just confirming this price. I think. Okay. Well, here there are some swords which you can acquire within the 500,000 berry range, but they are our lower quality products.
Well, luckily he's got 4 of them.
Yeah, I chipped one. Fighting a guy a couple weeks ago.
A
All
very
right.
bad pirate.
There
No,
is.
no, no, no.
I warn you that there is no guarantee that they will last through the duration of your journey. Most of them are, well, what we consider failures, but just about standard everywhere else.
Hmm.
If they cut, it's not a failure.
I
Swordsman never blames his sword.
I wouldn't blame my sword. Quality. of
There
the
is
build,
no
you know.
failure, only steps towards success. Anyone get that? Ah, darn. Okay, never mind. Wrong crowd.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right. Well, maybe I'll be back later.
Can
But-
I ask her about the oldest blacksmith?
Okay. Well, our most senior blacksmith here is. Wait,
Person B.
this is the wrong name I'm
He
looking
makes these swords.
at.
Swords, please.
Black
When
D
I tell you
Smith.
that, you're giving me some great ideas here. I might just write those down. The most senior blacksmith who's under our employ is actually the chief of our headquarters here in the south, the Casman Hammer. His name is Leon.
Could you please
Very
direct us
nice.
in Leon's direction?
He's on the highest floor, but he has instructed us not to allow anyone to interrupt his smithing without an appointment.
Can we set an
Wow.
appointment up for now?
How long do appointments take?
No. Well, he's quite a busy man, so the soonest we'd be able to pencil you in is in a few weeks.
Well, I
She
guarantee
starts to
you,
bring a book out, and she starts flipping through the pages quickly, and she
can I take my finger and stop her at a page and say, I guarantee she'll like what we have to show him?
she seems nervous, and she says, "Sir, it's not within my authority to interrupt him."
Can we
Well, do you
talk to
think
some?
this guy has any information, guys? Because if so, I say we just force our ways up there.
Oh wow. I don't think we need to go that far for the
We either
blacksmith.
have an address in the Celestial Dragon District, which will get an admiral called on us, or we have this route, which is an old shop which doesn't seem to have any den mushis to call the Marines in case things go wrong.
Dude,
For clarity, when they say nobles, they don't mean world nobles, celestial dragons, like the nobles of this empire.
Well, then I'd say it's either talk to the blacksmith or we go to the noble place and try to find this address.
I think we either look for the address or we look for an actual historical monument to see if we can find the insignia.
I would say
Either
the
of those
person that
two
makes
sound to me.
I would say the oldest blacksmith of a long-running clan of blacksmiths is probably going to be the most historical source we have.
Well, can we at least try and talk to someone who does have authority to let us in before we?
I'm
How
fine
about
with
this?
that.
We could set up an appointment, and we got 2 weeks. We could spend that time looking, see if we find anything on our own. Don't need to cause problems.
Yeah, we don't need to cause.
This is a pretty big place. I don't think we could take them all on.
No,
I whisper.
I don't think we should come and do this on day one. Yeah, cool. So yeah, can we talk to someone who can book us an appointment or someone who at least can let us in?
I can assist you with setting an appointment.
How long's the wait?
The next open slot in his schedule will be 17 days.
Oh shit Christ.
Because of the upcoming Old Babel Day celebrations, he's been quite busy with all of the visitors to the island.
Could you tell us about these celebrations?
Oh, indeed. It's one moment. Turns to the page in my notes.
I was going to say, here's the plot.
Oh, no one said anything about plot. I just have notes on everything. They're just very poorly organized.
Hey, it's awesome that you have the notes and you're helping us out, man. So, take as much time as you need.
No, it's not you. It's not you. It's
Okay, yes.
It might be me. It might be me.
So, Old Babel Day. It's the day we celebrate the first emperor of the first emperor of Babel. He was the one who founded our empire and was able to turn what was once a small, impoverished country into one of the greatest empires in the world. It's an annual celebration.
How did you manage that?
Well, we're taught a lot about it in our history classes and the plays which run in the empire, but a lot of the finer details have been lost. We know mainly that he was able to rally his men to form a fighting force which stood up against greater armies.
How did he do that?
The specifics aren't really recorded. We know he was a great warrior, and he went up against the oppressors of the evil Levin kingdom, and he was able to bring them down. They caused a lot of the hardship the neighboring islands experienced.
Do you have a copy of his sigil or symbol?
The emperor?
Yeah, where could we find out more information about this? Like, is there any drawings? Books?
There should be books about it in the library in District 3.
Okay. How do you guys feel about having an appointment and going to the library?
I'm okay with that personally.
Okay, cool. I think that's yeah? Yeah? Cool. Yeah, so we'll book an appointment under Sand and
Okay,
Fang.
just for clarification, what is your character's name supposed to be? Was it a typo?
No.
Okay, I thought you said Sand.
Yeah.
Is that how it's pronounced?
But it's spelled SNAD, Snad.
Well, in my defense, his mum was in the sky, so she didn't know how to spell it.
Okay, so it's spelled Snad but pronounced Sand.
It's my hillbilly logic that if they can't spell it right, they can't prove it's me.
Put on more heat, the bubbles come out.
Okay, but just to be clear, we say Sand and we write Snad.
Yes.
Okay.
You see, that's why I got confused before, but
I'm
me
his
too.
mum and I'm dyslexic.
It's okay. I'll make sure to call you Sand from now on.
Yeah, I did introduce myself as Sand, but I don't think anyone cottoned on, so it's okay. But yeah.
No, we did. And I thought that I had a typo in there, but you never corrected it. So I was like, okay, it must be that.
Yeah,
something.
I also sent her player profile with his name written as Snad, so yeah, I wasn't sure.
No, both things are in fact true. It's not the timeline you think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, Miss,
So,
I'll definitely be back here. Hopefully to go to
those
higher levels and at least see the sword.
We will welcome your patronage. Speaking of patrons, inserts ad break. I'm just joking. You head over to
Sam has a great Patreon page where he has all of his D&D stuff available and all stuff like that. Go ahead for a minute, dude. Go ahead.
Yeah, this whole game is available on his Patreon, to be fair.
Wouldn't be possible without Sam.
Yay. I will appreciate any patronage at patreon.com/Samux607, where the One Piece D&D rulebooks, character sheets, etc., all the good stuff are available, and updates, whatnot. But yeah, so you head over into District 3, where you're looking for the library, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it's one of the larger buildings here. This one does seem slightly older, but not old enough that it might predate the Empire. You're able to find your way in, and from there, yeah, the message made me lose my train of thought. You're able to find your way in. There is a librarian. He's an older man and he sits behind his table there. The library is sort of easy to um, find your way around, but it's quite large, so it might take a while.
Okay, sorry. My phone died. I'm back.
All right. All I said was you're in the library. There's an old librarian dude. The place is pretty big. Might take a while to find your way around.
Okay, cool. Who's feeling like a map?
I'm down to look around. Aaron, you want to come with me?
I do as I'm told. I just don't want to mess anything up for the crew anymore.
Oh no, don't feel like that, please.
It's
I
all right.
broke
It's fine.
Fang's leg for 8 weeks. We
Okay,
can come to
but-
terms with
I
my
think we need to
feelings
have a
later
talk.
on in the campaign. Right now, Aaron's gonna be a little dejected this session, so
That's
I think we
okay.
need
I
to-
just
we need to
these
grab
are
Aaron.
emotions.
And tell
The
him to man
emotions
up.
heal with time.
I think you need to heal those now and man up and do what you're told by the captain.
Really
just
funny
gonna-
that the mink is telling me to man up. I'm gonna
Alright,
just.
all
I
right,
don't
Aaron.
want to hear
let's
any
just-
more of these.
Again.
Let's go look at some books.
Accusation.
I take Aaron off as I have like my arm around his back.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
giant,
gonna.
so I'm like, it's like.
We
it's
might as well
like
use him
covering
as
his
bait
whole
for the
back.
Marines if it's going to be like this.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
should we go and look at the information for the sigil, the leaf sigil, and the parade and this king and old Babel and
Yeah, you can talk to the receptionist. I'm just gonna head
Like a
off
map.
with Aaron.
okay, I'm gonna get a map of the library. Whoever comes with me comes with me.
Hello there, young lad. How may I help you?
Do you have any maps per se?
What kind of map are you looking for?
Like both of this library and of the town, so I can look for different books in the library and I can know where I am in the town.
Okay. He reaches for a book. He places it on the counter in between you. He says, "That is the directory." And okay, where is this? There you are. He finds a scroll which he unfurls for you, and he says, "That is the map of the island."
Oh, fantastic. And I compare like, and what about the map of the library? Can I take this map with me? Do I have to sit a certain place? Like I need to read it.
As long as you don't leave the library with it, anything's fine.
Oh, sweet. Okay, that's good. I'll hit up a table and a map of the library so I can find the other books, please. Thank you.
That was the directory he gave you. It says where all the regions of the library are. The books for this are there, and what.
Oh, so I've got both. Okay, then
Yeah.
okay. Can I head to the section of history and look at some form of system of old Babel in the books, and also try and understand the town map and see what 1337 could be on the map.
Okay. So you find the history section. This was actually the largest section and is on the first floor. As you go through the books, you are able to find books which relate to the history of the Empire and Old Babel.
Okay.
So, what exactly are you reading through for?
Who's with me right now?
The orb symbol.
Yeah, but who's
I think
yeah,
you're with
yeah.
Fang. I'm with Aaron.
Fang, is there anyone?
I think it's
So-
just us two.
Okay, cool. I'm just trying to, yeah. So yeah, me and Fang do that then. What would I? Because I'm looking to look into the old Babel, the orb, the insignia in the orb, any kind of lore about this old ruler, like lineages. Yeah.
Okay, so what you're able to find is that the insignia was that of the Levin Kingdom. That was the kingdom which stood on the grounds you now walk today. It was the predecessor to the Babel Empire. There are drawn images of a very despicable, grumbled looking king who seems to be, whether it's true or not, you know that he's depicted as some bad guy, and the images and the style he's drawn in are unflattering to reflect that. Beyond that, you are able to find out information about how long the empire has existed, just over 160 years. You're able to find out the stories of Old Babel, how the empire came to be, generally most of the common historical facts. For this, anything you want, like specifically, just go ahead and say, and I'll give a bit more attention to that.
Okay. Any ideas, Fang?
Muted. Might be AFK. Okay, then I guess
Yeah.
it's just you with those books.
If you want, we could switch over to what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
I just want to talk to Aaron real quick. Aaron, I gotta tell you something. You know, Aaron, crewmates are a lot like swords. You know, some cut you, some save your life, some have teeth, some are blunt, but all of them have the capability to keep you safe. I don't think you should internalize what happened, but I'll tell you something. We're in a dangerous world, dangerous seas, and dangerous islands. And if I'm gonna trust you, I need to make sure my swords are sharp and reliable. And I need you guys to work together.
Gilly, I appreciate you. And if you need to trust me, then I'll come forward with you. But I, I was supposed to be the next fleet admiral. I was raised on a Navy base. I have given up everything and been nothing but a failure. And ever since finding you guys on the crew, I thought maybe this was my calling and maybe I'd come out and make a bigger name than the Mustang name. And here I am hurting the people who've cared for me. And it's just not going my way.
You know what? It's perfectly okay to think like that, man. You know, I've got my own past. I got kicked out of my tribe, so I get it. And we're gonna make a name for ourselves. I don't want you to blame yourself for what happened to him. He might be a little pissy, but it's probably because he lost his damn leg, sort of. You know, it's hard to walk out here. I'd be mad too if one of my beautiful legs got hurt. But
He has 3 other legs.
I think you gotta calm down with the dog jokes, man. You know
Listen,
what?
I grew up with minks on the Navy base. It's just common fun. I'm not sure what's up with this.
I do not think you grew up with minks on the
oh.
Navy base.
I roll for deception. With I'll spend an SP point for my captain's intimidating presence too for advantage.
I guess I'll roll against you.
Bet.
That'll
my
be
God.
insight for Gilly.
All right, insight. One
And
second.
then that's is that charisma for me or is that
Yeah, charisma.
Oh, got it. Is it slash or exclamation point before I look stupid in chat?
Exclamation.
Let's go.
You-
Uh-oh. Did I do it wrong?
Oh, sorry. Let me just give that a. What? 18. We'll just take the 18.
All right. You know what? I believe you, Aaron.
If he's taking offense to it, I'll take your word for it and I'll try to, keep these comments to myself then.
You know what?
I'm not racist. I grew up with minks.
Oh my god.
That is what he said. That is
But
definitely what he said.
That
you
is
believe me. You
absolutely
have
what
to
he
believe
said.
me now.
Yeah, my sense of humor might just be a little different from where I'm from. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the Long Leg tribes have ever seen minks out in the open before, but us Marine,
I've seen a few, but
Well, I think both me as the Minx and the Long Range tribe know how shitty humans can be. Another example.
Adam's back. Sweet. We can cut back to
Yeah, we
Fang
can
and Sage. Sick.
Oh,
we can cut.
yeah. So, you guys were looking through the books. What information did
Yes.
you want to key in on for extra detail?
Okay,
Anything about the
so
orb?
yeah, so Fang, do you think the orb is from the 11 Kingdom, or do you think, because the Bible seems to be about 160 years old, so
I think it's
where
from
do
the
you
11
think?
Kingdom with the insignia.
Yeah, so should we look up the 11 Kingdom then?
Sure.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so you look for books on the 11 Kingdom. These are far fewer than you might have thought, but there is one you're able to pull out. You open it, you peruse its contents, you can tell it gives you a record of the kings, how long the kingdom had existed. It has a few depictions. You can see that every king of the kingdom seemed to wear a golden pendant which had the insignia on it. It tells you about their castle, which has been repurposed to serve as the castle of Emperor Babel. What are you looking for in here? I'll tell you if it's in the book or it is not.
Any ideas, Fang?
How exactly did this kingdom get defeated by the new Babel king?
Okay, the first emperor is said to have rallied his men, formed a small group which was a retaliatory force against the 11 Kingdom, which had oppressed nearby islands. So, leading his men and having exceptional combat prowess, he is said to have slain them by the 100 all on his own, until he was able to force the king into submission and redistribute his wealth to bring prosperity to the lands.
And is this king still living?
No, he is not.
That I'm to assume then his descendants are still living on the throne?
Yeah, the descendants of the first emperor of Babel have been the imperial family.
And is there anything with these numbers that we have that might correlate to any of these kings or the dates of battle or anything like that, or even places where the battle took place?
Nothing which pops out at you immediately.
Okay.
Could someone make an intelligence check, please?
How's your intelligence?
My intelligence is a 10 with no pluses.
Okay, hold on. Let me have a look. I
Could
think
me and
mine
No
might
one-
be quite good.
Could me and Aaron be making our way over to them, like ask the guy at the front desk, like, where they went, and then just like.
Okay, yeah. You end up at the same table as them.
One of them is more intelligent.
Can I? So is it an intelligence
Yeah, intelligence check.
check? Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. So you try to analyze and put together all of the information you've been picking up, combing through these archives. And there isn't anything which seems to strike out at you that correlates to the numbers. But there is something which you do find worth noting. As you look through all of the books and try to piece together all of the information, you find that the battle records are very the battle records don't give very good details of how specifically the combat went on. They harp on and on about the majesty of the first emperor and his ability to slay enemies, but they record no dates of when these things took place, the sizes of the armies. They would just give vague numbers like, oh, outnumbering them hundreds of times, things like that. And you find that you are able to discover from piecing together some of the images shown the map of the island that there's only one region which seems to appear repeatedly. It's this small mountain range which seems to be off in the distance in all of the fight illustrations.
Well,
You
I'd say that this is all fake, and the first emperor is just the last 11 kingdom person. And I also think that we should go to these mountains.
I agree that this is propaganda. Is there any way of looking into what propaganda it is? Like, what's the most repeated stuff? Because that's the propaganda.
The most repeated stuff is the greatness of the first emperor.
Okay, so he's a complete fraud. Cool.
Yep.
And when you cross-reference the maps and the illustrations, it seems to, when you look at the map, it seems to be that the place where the mountains are and where the battle took place is now occupied by Marines. The Navy base G13 is positioned there.
I think we have two options. We go to the little girl said, or the 28-year-old girl said, the not celestial dragon, but the nobles, and see if the address fits anywhere. Or we go to these mountains with the Marines control.
I don't.
Oh no, you go ahead, Captain.
All I was gonna say is I feel like the mountains is the last on the list for me right now. If it's now marine stuff,
that's fine with me.
It does.
That's fine with me. I don't mind checking out the address first.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we do that first.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just we'd have to go back and get Hachi if we're gonna head over to the mountains where the Marines are at, probably.
Yeah.
Well, he's dead to us right now.
He's taking care of kids.
Well, to be fair, we probably should.
I said dead to us. Did I stutter? Okay, I'm saying. I don't mind checking out the addresses first and seeing if that is any leads.
Yeah, I think we should get solid leads, then maybe return to the ship, and then because Hachi's been there a while, we should maybe we'll get all the leads we can, and then we'll go back to the ship.
I mean,
is that?
Yep. Yeah, Captain.
Cool. In that case, then So far, on our short adventure so far, we have encountered some things that make me very suspicious. Even the land seems to be a lie, like the propaganda is intense, and whoever this first emperor is clearly is a fraud. So I reckon we should get as many leads as possible about this event that's happening, the parade, and potentially investigate the mountains as well. So let's get some. I think we can probably make a drawing of the town map or something, like, so we've at least got a copy.
I could probably do that.
Sweet.
Did the young lady say when the parade was happening again?
Yeah. I forgot.
No, she didn't specify.
Can we find out in the library?
In the books, you were able to find the date, like Old Babel Day. That is going to be on insert calendar date here in One Piece words, which will be in exactly 1 week.
Okay.
Well, let's take it to let's just check out the address, and then if nothing comes fruitful from that, we go back to the ship and wait out the week.
Cool. That sounds reasonable to me.
Because during this parade, they might have something with this orb too. You know,
Like something might happen. Yeah, I agree. I think we should hang around for the parade for sure. And I think we should do it with Hachi as well. So yeah, I agree.
Sure.
Yep. Cool.
So I guess we're going to the Noble District to try to find the address first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
The Noble
Let's go,
District?
man.
How did you come to the decision that you were going to the Noble District specifically?
Because the little girl said that the address might be connected to a place there more so than the residential addresses.
Oh, when she said not here, she was saying it wouldn't be in the town.
I thought she said that it would be where the nobles live.
I think I'm sorry if I said this wrong, but I think I had said the capital.
Oh, do we want to try the
Where
capital?
where the emperor lives. It's on the same island, but it's a different city.
I think that might take a little bit. I don't know. How long does it take to get there?
We got a week.
Yeah. How long does it take to do that? Get there?
Who'd you ask?
The library.
Oh,
Does
you're
it have
back
maps? Yeah, like we're at the library and there's maps. Good at history, so I'm gonna just ask the library.
Okay, so what do you need this time?
How long does it take to get to the capital?
Well, it depends on how you're trying to get there. Do you plan on walking?
Or let's just say if I was on foot, how long would it take?
Oh, on foot it would be quite the trek. Maybe 2 days and a half.
Okay.
If you're traveling by carriage, you should be there in about 18 hours total.
Okay.
There are coachmen who travel around the island, connecting all the towns and cities.
Okay.
Should we try to
If you
hire a
leave,
coachman?
if you leave now, by tomorrow morning, you should be in the capital.
Okay. Well, do we want to go to the capital?
I say we
come
got enough
back,
time to go
or-
to the capital, search around, and then if nothing, come back to the ship, and it'll still be within that week.
Okay. Does that sound good to everyone else?
All right.
I just
Cool.
cool. Nice.
I'll go get Hachi.
Cool.
I think the plan is to go to the capital and then come back to get Hachi.
It's gonna be a couple days.
Yeah, I mean,
If we're gonna hire a coachman first, I thought it was gonna be by tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and then the trip back.
So yeah, I mean it would be like two days.
2 days.
Well, how do people feel about waiting for Lucas to go further? Like, when do people want Lucas to come back? Because I feel like I don't want him to miss too much, right? Like, and I don't know what the plan was. Like, it's just, yeah. I just don't know when he'll come. Yeah.
I think
I
he's
don't
coming
know.
back probably next week. So it's
Yeah.
like we either end the session here, I guess, or we try to go to the Capitol.
Well, I'm just concerned that if we cut too much out for him, then he's going to be confused at what's going on. And I think like we've got some good leads. And
Oh, he's in chat.
oh, is he? I don't want him to not know what's happening.
He said, "You guys are good. Keep going."
Keep going. Okay. In that case, yeah, we'll go to the capital. That's cool because it won't take us a whole week to go to the capital back. If he's okay with that, that's fine by me. I just feel guilty. That's all.
All right.
We're on the same thought.
Yeah.
Is
Cool.
anyone currently in a high-speed car chase?
Oh, is that me? Sorry, I live in London.
All right. Let's see. So you are able to. The librarian directs you to where you can hire a coach to find your way to the capital. It will be 18 hours. It's currently around midday, so you will arrive tomorrow morning. You go and let Hachinosuke know. He guards the ship while you will set out, and you are able to find the people you can hire to take you there. The trip will cost each of you ticket prices of 2,000 berries.
I can just pay for everyone.
All right. It's 4 of you, so that'll be 8K in total. Make sure to write that down.
Okay.
Okay, so you set out. The trip is largely uneventful, but you have quite the chatty coachman who tries to make conversation the entire journey. He appears to be in his early 20s. He has short hair. Friendly fellow.
Just okay.
Does anyone entertain his conversation, or you just like ignore him the entire journey?
Maybe can I ask him about if he's like seen anything like the leaf or the orb?
Consult your.
I don't know if we want to tell a chatty guy about something like that.
Oh
Or
yeah,
even show
I
to
thought
him.
we weren't showing the orb. We could ask about
I wouldn't say show
old
him.
Babel
Ask if he's
Day.
seen any like
Yeah,
orb-like
ask him about
structure
the
with the leaf
parade.
inside.
Yeah, the parade and old Babel Day and stuff. We should ask him about that maybe first.
Oh, the parade. Yeah, every year, Old Babel Day on this island, we make sure to celebrate. The Emperor comes out of the castle, he addresses the masses. It's pretty fun all around. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get off work, trying to keep myself fed. But I think I'd like to attend. Is that what you're going to the capital for?
Oh,
Yeah.
so yeah. Does
parade in
each
the
city
capital.
have one, or?
Well, the celebrations will be through the entire empire, but the emperor can only be in one place, so that's where he's going to be. In the capital, he's going to address the people, everyone will make merry. He makes sure there's a feast available for everyone in every city of the empire to be able to celebrate. Everyone really loves the emperor, he's a good guy.
What's he look like?
Sam.
Yeah?
Could I retcon something real quick? Like
Go ahead.
while we were at the coast, could I have bought a Denden Mushi for Hachi and me?
Sure.
Alright.
Sweet.
So he's got a Denden Mushi, I got one.
Okay,
Yeah.
mark down, for both of you, mark down 13,000 berries.
Alright.
Okay. What was he talking about?
The parade day and how we
Oh,
might have
someone
to
asked what he looks like. The current emperor. You've seen some images of him here and there, like hung up. He's in his mid-50s. He appears to be in good health. He seems to be of average height, stout build. He's got a bit of girth to him. He has black hair, which is usually hidden beneath his crown. His hair goes back on his shoulders, on his back. He's got a big beard. Uh, Cliche old king man. Good enough rough description? Okay. Yeah, so the coachman talks about the parade. He goes on about how he thinks the emperor is a great guy, and you make your way along to the capital. Once you get there, he says, well, it's been nice traveling with you guys, but here's where you wanted to get off, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'll find my way to an inn, get some rest, and I'll head back maybe this evening.
Can we pay him to wait for us?
He said he'd be back. Or did I misunderstand?
Can I pay him to wait for us?
I would rather, if he's just offered to do it for free, just wait for.
Oh, he's gonna do that already for free. I missed that part. My bad.
He did not say that.
Oh, but he definitely just said he was gonna be here till evening and then head back.
Yes.
So
like his next round, he'll look for customers and go on another trip.
Okay, well, we'll just, if we're not the first, there's an economy. It's, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, if Adam wants to pay.
Yeah, I think I'd rather just pay
guaranteed
this kid to hold on.
Do you know when you want to head back?
Well, it depends. If this capital has absolutely nothing going on, like the library and everything else, then maybe we'll be leaving soon.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't we just say to him, when exactly is his shift back, and then if we're not back by then, we'll get someone else. Because.
Let's see. The time. So at this point, it's around 6 a.m. He says, "Well, probably in the evening, 6 p.m. I should be good to head out, get some rest, and prepare for the next journey."
Okay. Well, where would we meet you? Maybe at 5:30, and if we don't meet you, just do about your day. Because that's enough time for us to know whether we're gonna, and then we don't pay someone we don't need. Because we need to know how long we're going to be here.
I think we might need a thing out of this capital as fast as we can. So I don't mind paying him.
I think we'll need him whenever we need him. How about this? I'll just give you 5K berries. You wait here for a day for us.
Yes, and I can split that with him in half.
So like until tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When are we gonna meet him?
Okay, so he looks at it. You can tell he's mulling it over, trying to decide whether it's worth taking a day off. He says, "It's a pretty hard decision. Sure, the money to stay and do nothing would be great, but I would be able to make more taking more passengers back with me."
Well, couldn't I just pay him for the return trip already, and then just he waits for us since it's already paid for?
Hold on, could I try and rizz him up a little bit? A little charisma roll. See what
roll persuasion.
All right.
Yeah, you got a +1.
Oh, +1.
Yeah, so it's 18. It's still great. And he says, Oh, all right. If you pay for the tickets in advance, sure. I'll keep waiting until you're ready to go tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, think about it this way. I mean, guaranteed business is better than, who knows what could happen tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. So, you pay him 1,300 in total. 8K for your tickets, and the 5K you offered to make him wait.
Cool.
All right, we could split that thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Sage?
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm just agreement.
Okay. So now you are finally in the capital. This place is the One Piece world's equivalent of a metropolis.
Oh damn.
So when you think big city, this is what you think.
Do these
Oh.
numbers correlate with any of these addresses?
Okay, you would have to go and you'd have to look around. You don't know where the addresses are, general layout quite yet. You've just gotten here.
Do I have to roll something to find out?
You'd have to look around to find out. Find some information about how the addresses work.
Okay,
Would they
could I do a
correlate
different
to-
route then? Could I take the orbs scent and do a check to find out if I smell that orb scent anywhere else?
No, you cannot.
Perfect.
When you say this place is a metropolis, like, is it a stark difference between how the coast looked in this place?
Okay. Not yes, 50-50. So the thing is, the town of Goins was already like a crazy city to you guys. It was bigger and more populated, more advanced than most of the places you'll see, and this place just blows it further out of the water. It's a marvel.
Okay. Well, should we head to the city center?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's look
See if
around.
there's a map. See what we can see. Look at the architecture. Any eavesdropping conversations while we kind of walk around as well. Like, see what's around us.
We got good ears.
Yeah.
So along the way, you pretty much listened in. Most people are talking about the upcoming parade, their excitement, what they're going to do, how they're going to celebrate. You don't pick up on any meaningful conversations along the way, but you are able to get to the city center. Here, just like you had found on the docks, there's one of those large boards which has a map with the layout of the entire city.
Can we check on the map to see if these numbers correlate to anywhere?
Okay, there are different regions on the map, and you can see that they have numbers on them. Like one of them has 300 to 600. One of them has 600 to 800. One of them has like different regions like that, which seems to have say, okay, all of the addresses with these numbers will be in these places.
Okay. What is our orb numbers again?
1337, right?
Is there any
1372.
72. Oh.
address center that would be in the 1300 range?
Yes, there is.
Let's go there then.
Okay. You get to that region and you look around trying to see the numbers listed on all the buildings, find your way around and get the right address. And you happen upon a bar. It's
Right.
an old tavern looking place.
I'm gonna go in and order a drink.
Does everyone go in with them?
Yeah, I'll walk in with him.
Okay.
All right.
So I
So
go to
you
the
walk
counter and I ask for the strongest drink.
you walk in and the place like has no customers because this is still in the morning after all. The bartender was still cleaning up and
So there's
setting
no
the place
regulars.
up the day. Regulars don't usually show up at 7 a.m.
No
The real
alcoholics.
regulars do.
So no alcoholics.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's how the bars stay open.
Yes, they stay open by people swinging by before work.
I mean, when else are you gonna fit in time to drink? I mean, I don't get it.
Either that or people
Oh,
from
Speaking of
right.
foreign language to me.
Okay. So you walk in and the bartender says, hey there, we aren't open yet.
Well, that's a problem. Why were your doors unlocked then?
Because I walked in to start getting the place ready.
It seems open to me. Give me a bottle of your strongest stuff.
He looks at you and he seems like it would be too irritating to fight against it.
Yep.
And he says, all right. What kind of drink you looking for?
Rum.
Okay. Let's see. I can get you a jug of that if you give me 700 berries.
Call it 1,000.
Oh, I'll take the tip.
Fang,
Okay.
you're not good at negotiating, Fang.
Hey, I got this place to open before they were open. I think I'm doing a pretty good job.
It's a tip. It makes sense. Yeah, it's pretty smart of you, Fang.
I was a bartender, so I do have a soft spot for the bartenders.
So he pours you a jug of rum and he slides it over to you. Do you
bought a
stay
bottle,
on
but
the
whatever.
what?
I thought I bought a bottle, but whatever.
Okay, he gives you the bottle and a glass instead of pouring it into the jug. Let's see. Yeah, do you stay on the counter by the bartender or do you find a table?
I'm gonna stay at the counter, and I'm gonna ask him what he thinks about this parade.
Everyone else at the counter?
Yeah, I'm gonna order. You have anything a fishman would like?
A gin and tonic.
Water.
Did you say water? I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just trying to get some for my friend. How about just a jug of tequila?
Okay. He
Put
gives you a
some
bottle.
seawater in it.
He says, hi, I don't have seawater in here.
All right, at least some lime.
Sure.
I
So he,
I look on at this situation in pure pride.
no one has
Absolutely
started a fight
exuding
yet.
nothing but pride. Like,
Zero
him.
fights started.
I know exactly. Money solves everything.
Okay. So, do you go? So tequila, no gin and tonic.
Yeah, just tequila. Just put like 5 limes in the bottom of it.
Okay. So yeah,
You're
you
gonna have
get.
to carry that thing for a whole day trip, on a 2-day trip, on a horseback wagon to bring that to Hachi.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. It's not like a barrel. It's like a jug. That's so small for me.
Okay.
So you aren't going to accept the closed bottle.
No, I'll take the closed bottle.
Okay, because that's how he had given it to you when you said for your friend.
Yeah, do you have limes on the side? I'll put it in there later on the way back.
Like the whole fruit, not slices.
No,
The whole fruit.
I could slice it
Okay.
myself.
Okay, I'll throw in the lime for free, but the bottle's gonna cost you. He says, that'll be 3,000 berries.
Fang had a good point. 4,000. How about that?
Oh, okay, I ain't gonna stop you. I'll take your money.
So I'm gonna assume that we've kind of charmed him up with these great tippings. Can we ask him what he thinks of this emperor?
Let's see, Emperor Babel. He's an all right guy. I mean, I don't find many problems with him. The tax is all right. It's not too hard to operate a business. Obviously, I don't know the guy personally. I don't mind him, no particular opinions. I've heard he treats people real well.
You ever had any
does a lot of
pirates come
giving
in here
back.
talking about an orb?
He looks at you and says, an orb? You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
An orb that has insignia of the old 11 kingdoms in it.
Whoa. Hey, Fang.
Hey, I'm just a drunk guy talking right now.
We
He
don't have to
says,
be so direct with this guy. How old is this guy, by the way?
maybe late 30s, early 40s.
Oh,
What about?
Yeah,
I mean, somehow that orb got to the other island we were at with this message and numbers to this bar in it. So I'm assuming that whoever had that maybe came here, talked a bunch of shit, then went to the other island and died and left all his treasure for us. So I figured that'd be a good option to ask this guy if he ever heard any pirate boasting about old kingdom stuff.
I thought you were saying all of that to him. Okay.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, no, I'm
Clarification
talking to
was
them.
great.
But to him, it's just something with the insignia of the old 11 kingdoms in it, and a pirate maybe talking about its come back to fruition type thing.
He puts down the cloth he was wiping the counter with and says, maybe I did hear something about it couple months ago. Something like that. Who was it? Doesn't ring a bell. I get all sorts of characters running through here.
I wonder if another 1,000 berry would ring his memory a little bit more.
Do you ask him?
Yeah, I say, would another 1,000 berry jog your memory a little bit?
He looks at you and he says, no, honestly can't remember.
Sigh.
how about now? I pull out 2,000 berry.
So
can I be violent with this guy and just see if that jogs his memory? There's
maybe
nobody
can
in
we-
here. He has no way to call for help, and it doesn't open for a couple hours. So if we knock this guy out, worst case scenario, doesn't freaking matter to us.
I'm just following Fang's lead, so I'd intimidate him as well.
Yeah. So if I got to roll to grab him,
okay, yeah, you can. If you jump at him, it will be initiative.
okay, is that a roll 20?
Yeah, who's getting
Hey,
in on this?
I'd like to hold him back. Like we could go bad cop,
Yeah.
good cop on this. You don't
I
don't
only
need
got
to-
9,
need to
so
get
probably hold me
violent.
back.
You know what? How about this? If my initiative is higher, I take a second to hold them back for a second. Is that possible?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
You probably will.
Well, there's always a chance.
Fang has a +3.
Oh, so I got 12.
What's
Yeah,
my plus again?
4.
Is there no like negative side effects on his initiative from having a broken leg?
No.
Either way.
Wow.
No, there is not.
Can I roll a d20
You
for
bet.
initiative to stop him?
Nope,
Sure.
I already grabbed them.
You would have had to make checks as well and compete with his initiative too. It's not just the two of you. If he was faster, he would have stopped you, but that doesn't stop the fight completely.
I'm not trying to fight the guy. I'm trying to talk to him on a human level by grabbing him and looking in his eyes and growling.
Yes.
Okay, he rolled.
Rolling. There's intimidation. You don't have to start a physical.
He rolled the highest initiative,
Okay.
even higher than Aaron's.
Oh.
So-
Oh boy.
So he sees you try to jump at him, and even though your comrades try to get up to help you, from beneath the counter, you see him immediately pull a flintlock and aim it dead between your eyes. He says, I'd hold up if I were you. Do you want to raise your hands up and back it up?
Totally. I'm just trying to have a conversation. You're the one who can't remember anything.
Yes, I cannot remember anything. That's not a cue for you to try and jump over my counter.
It is when I'm looking for information.
He starts walking. There's a door in the back right corner of the room, and he heads towards that. Like, this is using the movement of his turn. He stands right in front of the door, and he says, I'm gonna stand right over here. You don't want me to walk back into this door, so I'm gonna stay here. Any of you tries anything funny, I'm making my way behind it, and none of you know what that means. So, well, we
I'm
have
trying
our
to get in that door
conversation like
beforehand.
civil people. You can't, like, his turn was first, so his movement, he moves in front of the door. He's standing right by
The
it.
gun's not in my face anymore.
It was still his turn. Like, on your
Okay.
turn, you have your action and you have your movement. Like, his movement, he moseys on over to stand right in front of the door.
So could I do a turn to
Is he
move
past
towards
out of
there?
his threat range?
It's not a huge bar. It's only about 20 feet, but he readies an action.
Okay.
Well, can I just pull my gun out and point at him and ready in action?
Your turn would have to come up.
Okay.
He was first in initiative, so he takes the ready action and he uses his movement to get in front of the door.
Okay.
So next would be
I haven't.
Most
Aaron.
likely Aaron.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ready an action to stop Fang if he tries anything silly. You can just go to the next turn.
Okay. Next turn will be Fang.
So I would like to pull out my gun, point it at him, and move towards the door, and say to him that you can kill me. That's fine. I got 4 other dudes here ready to kill you right after.
So he sees you pull your gun out and try motion toward him. His ready action was if anyone shows hostility, he leaves. So he makes a break for it through the back door.
I'm a mink. I should be faster, so I can chase him. Or can I just attack at him?
Okay.
Attack at him. It's
No,
still my
before you
turn.
do anything, like that was his readied action. So it's a delayed action which takes place after your turn.
Okay. Well then,
So-
before my turn's up, can I just attack him?
You'd have to keep following him. You see him go into the back room. You'd have to follow him there if you want to attack him.
Then I will
But
follow.
but first, you will have to contend with Aaron, who prepared an action to stop you.
Stupid bitch.
So how are you doing this? Trying to grapple him?
Yeah, I'll
Can I
use a strength
use-
check to grapple. Or
Can I-
Sage, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, can I use a reaction to help you? Or no?
Mm,
I thought we
No.
were pirates.
No. Okay. I'm just asking. Yeah. Please do grapple away.
Do I roll
Okay.
something to counter this?
Yes, you do. It's acrobatics or athletics, either works, right? Anyone want to
Yeah.
fact check me on that?
No, I think that sounds right to me. I think it's like the strength or acrobatics or
I
athletics.
got a 21.
So Fang has a +5. Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Existing chance of succeeding. You fail. So you try to jump at him, but Aaron springs up, holds you down. You try to wriggle free. No luck.
This bitch hasn't done anything all game, and now he's fucking up the whole thing.
Listen, we're here to get information, and you're the one starting the fight. You're screwing everything up
And the
right
guy
now,
has
Fang.
no
We need to
information from
chill.
shit
Chill.
and on the back
You're letting the
back room.
alcohol talk for you. Chill.
It's better than the meth. So okay, I'm down. What do we do now?
Okay, well, can I try and negotiate with the dudes to calm down and that we're gonna exit the situation calmly?
Oh, the guy left through the
Oh, the
back
guy's
door.
left. Okay, so we've just stopped him from following him.
Yeah.
We should
Yeah,
probably
nice.
all
Okay, in
follow
that
him
case,
now.
can
If he's
we
going somewhere secret?
look, Fang? At some point, you have to accept that if we're looking for leads, we're not looking for fights.
I agree. This guy seems like the only fucking lead that we've seen, and he's gone in the back room in secret, so we should maybe follow him.
You pulled a gun on him.
He pulled a gun on me first.
It's his
You tried to
store.
jump him.
Yeah, like people are allowed to defend themselves. That's not suspicious.
Fine. Since this
'Cause
is
we would want to
obviously
defend
nothing-
ourselves.
Sam, I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong. We learned absolutely nothing here except that a pirate came here 4 months ago, and then let's just go back to the ship.
Well, I just
They aren't fighting against the intention of gathering information. Their problem is that you resorted to violence very quickly.
I thought I would jog his memory. Money didn't work. If you guys had a better option, you should have
yeah,
spoke
but
up.
Did you think
well,
maybe he genuinely did not remember?
I thought maybe some terror and some scaredness would make him remember.
But what if he didn't know?
Well, I think if we would have scared him correctly, he would have showed us to that back room.
Okay, but
Which obviously seems to be something important, or I'm just retarded.
I wouldn't use that word.
Sorry, a very special individual. I'm thinking that maybe there's something.
I mean,
in
I
that
think
room.
we're all a very special individual. That's not unanimous to you. But I'm just trying to don't do this to me. I'm just trying to say that this is a fairly gritty reality version of D&D. And that's fun in its own right. And I think I need to know, just so we can have the right kind of group mentality, what kind of world you're expecting to be playing in, so that we can all play together. Because this feels like gritty reality to me. Like, you know, actions have consequences. If you do something out of the norm of society, like, that's going to have a consequence. Like, so if you want to charge in a lot, that's fine. But in this kind of setup, it's going to be up against a big hill. Am I wrong, Sam? But that's how it felt so far. Please, somebody else talk.
So just for
It
me.
was
Sorry, you can go,
it was
Sam.
just the kind of thing where if he senses hostility, he will make efforts to defend himself. That's all that was going on there. As far as whether or not you choose to pursue, combat or trying to figure out other ways, that's all up to you guys. But when you have when you don't set up the united front and make your decisions together, it ends up like this.
Yeah,
when you're on different pages.
I'm just trying to unite our pages, because like I don't want to be on the wrong page with everyone else, and I don't want anyone else to be either. Like, I think we got to at some point be like, okay, what's the vibe of the plan, and agree together. But if we're like, we just have to have an understanding of each other's expectations of the game. Like,
my vibe was that we're trying to get information, and I'm trying to get that information anyway and as fast as possible.
Yeah,
So
and that's
we've done nothing today except go to a library, hire some orphans to take care of the ship, even though Hachinosu was going to be there anyway. And now we found a dude that seems to kind of remember this orb thing, and he's gone into a secret back room. So in my mind, the idea is follow this dude or else go back to the ship, because he's probably going for help no matter what he's doing. So let's get out of here, or do whatever.
Yeah, I think we should talk to the dude. I'm just saying, like, there's a reason. Like, it didn't need to go there. He might not have actually known.
We
I don't.
literally asked him about the parade, asked him about the Emperor, asked him about the orb. That hit a dead end where he couldn't remember things, so I took it to the next level. That was it.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, okay. We'll follow the dude.
Cool, I'm glad I
Okay.
got restrained then.
Well, I don't want anyone to have a bad time, and it sounds like you're not enjoying a slightly more pacifist route. So we'll
True.
follow the dude. Like, I don't want to leave someone out of decision making.
No, I'm mostly I'm just trying to be in character. My character is neutral evil. I don't care what you say. I don't care what anyone says. I'm gonna do my thing. That was what I thought was a part of when we set these things up.
Sounds a bit more chaotic.
Okay. I mean, I really, this is my second time playing. I do not understand all the alignment stuff. So I just kind of picked up what I thought was like, hey, I'm not evil, but I really don't care for the rules, and I'll do anything to make it possible. Kind of like Jack Bauer from 24. That's why I thought a harsher tone of negotiation or interrogation might work with this guy.
I think it's the speed of A to B, not the fact that B exists.
Okay. I will take note of that and try to be slower in reacting next time.
Because we are gonna have big fights with bad people or good people, depending on what we do. Yeah.
I would just like to say that, I have no problem hurting people, interrogating people, intimidating, whatever it takes. But the ways to get information out of people, there's good steps to get information out.
Well, I apologize because I kind of thought that we had tried the charming him, we had tried money, we had tried being patrons of his bar and sitting here asking him build-up questions, and when none of that worked, I resort to violence.
It was like 3 sentences. We didn't get enough dialogue between that. We could have.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it seemed like from Sam that the dude was not remembering.
You know what, Sam, should we just follow? Should we at least know if you have any plan with this guy to know? Because I think we should just get to the next bit.
I feel like we don't have to get that meta with it. Like, are we following him or are we not?
Yeah.
I think at this point we should just follow him because either we don't follow this guy and we end up with a bounty, or we follow him and see where it leads us. So I'm down to just follow this guy.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you pursue him?
Yeah.
Marching order.
I'll let Fang go up front.
I think I was thinking, just because you guys just went and restrained him, and I was next in the turn order, I'm just gonna run past out the door.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Okay. When you follow him and you manage to run into that room, you find that it's a storage space. It just seems to be like the inventory of the bar. It's an open room with a bunch of crates and boxes all around. What surprises you is that the room is empty. Well, he isn't in the room. There are no other doors in or out, and he is gone.
Could I do an investigation check to see if there's anything on the walls, like anything that seems to not have dust on it anymore, or
go ahead and make the roll.
Yeah, shifting of dust or anything. All right. What's my +2
intelligence? Let's see. You've got
That's a 0.
Nothing.
Okay.
You
Guys,
look around the room
it's so
frantically.
dark in here.
You try to feel the whole place up, and you're like, I got no idea where you went.
Can I try to smell for him?
Go ahead. You can roll perception.
Is that a roll D20?
Yeah. +2.
+2. I don't smell anything.
Okay, wait 1 second. Let me
Stinky.
just see. Oh, you have keen smell.
Stinky.
Roll one more time. You've got advantage. It's that good old wolf nose.
Okay.
Rolls a 2.
I know. I got 3 last
Okay.
time. Hey, a 19 that time.
Nice.
Okay. So you dash into the room afterwards, a bit frustrated after having been held down, and you put your sniffer to good use. You sniff around trying to figure out where his scent went, and your nose leads you to the floor.
Can I try to open the floor? If there's a door, feel around if there's any latch.
You feel around to where the scent seems to be coming through the floorboards, and it's this open space in the middle. You try to knock on it, and you notice that it's hollow beneath that point. You aren't sure where the opening mechanism is, though.
Can I blow it open?
You could.
Are we in agreement that I can blow it open, or should I try to open it more?
Some of us can help. Why don't we see if we could get this thing open real quick?
Fine with me.
Yeah, I'll do a strength check if you want.
I'll
Okay,
supervise.
how exactly would you go about the strength check? 'Cause
Punch
I'm
it
gonna
down.
punch it open
floor.
with my fist.
Okay, go ahead, roll an attack.
Could I help him with this? And I also kick at the same time.
Okay, both of you go ahead and do it.
Nat 20.
Yeah, he got a nat 20.
Nice.
All right, you will crit. That's 2d4 plus 4. You managed to connect as well. Yours was a kick. That's a d8 plus 3. Okay, let's see. Do you beat the... Yeah. So you pour in a combined 17 damage. Aaron punches. Gilly brings his leg down on it. You're able to smash through the floorboards there, and you notice that beneath is a ladder. It's this spherical opening which seems to descend into some form of basement.
Oh, like an orb. Well, then I say, should we go down this ladder?
Yeah, let's
You
go.
sure? Yeah.
We got to catch up to this guy.
We'll jump down the ladder.
All right. So who's going first? What order?
I can go first.
Okay.
You
So
got it,
you
that
all
thing?
yeah, he's somewhat trying to pick up on it, and it does lead down this way. So you start descending the ladder. You head down into this basement area. When you get to the bottom, there's a passageway which leads to a door.
Should we try to open this door?
Yep.
Okay. Who opens it?
I can open it. I don't care.
Okay, so Fang places his hand on it, turns the knob. It is not locked. You open the door, and in front of you is a room. In this room, which seems about 45 by 45 feet, it seems to, at the very far back, there's a raised platform with a chair in it. Besides that, there seem to be a few tables here and there. You see a pool table. It seems like some form of recreational space.
Can
Drinks in the far right corner and several men inside.
do these men look like they're ready for us?
Yes. So most of them are facing the door at this point. On the chair opposite the entryway is a mink. He's a fox mink. The man, the bartender, is standing beside him, and other than that, there are 6 human males who are all armed with weapons.
Okay, can I raise my hands and say, I'm sorry, I think we got off on the wrong foot. We're just trying to find information about an orb.
Okay, does Aaron want to say something?
Aaron has barely played today, so who knows?
No, he looked very, very frustrated.
I mean, hey, I opened the door. He could open the door.
Will
don't
you
think-
say anything?
I just said, can I raise my hands and say, hey, I think we got off on the wrong paw?
No,
We're just
no,
looking
not
for
you.
information about
Sorry,
an orb.
I was asking Cody if he wants to chime in.
No, I'm good.
Oh. You don't look good.
I'm so great. I am gonna have to be AFK for like 10 or 15 minutes here coming up soon.
Okay. So the fox mink speaks back to you and he says, I don't think the way you acted around my associate here can be summed up as just the wrong foot, don't you think?
Well, it's totally my bad. I think you'll understand as a mink yourself how distrusting we can be of humans sometimes and their animalism between us. So totally my bad. If we have to rumble, we have to rumble. But I apologize for my actions earlier.
This guy said mink to mink.
I also said off in the wrong paw.
Yeah, I'd like to chime in and just be like, yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. Honestly, before we could even really start talking, things just he just got a little feral. You know, it happens.
It happens.
So the fox mink stands up out of his chair.
This is all I know and all I've seen. Like that's literally what I was gonna do immediately.
That works.
Yeah, not try to even hint that the orb is in our possession.
What you've seen, huh? Seen where?
On an island 4 weeks ago.
Interesting. Which island would that be?
I think it was called Rocks Island or Rotten Island.
Nope.
It wasn't rot. It was rots, but I don't think that's even the island. It was the glacial island. I
Oh,
forgot
yeah,
the
it was
name.
full of snow. My memory's fuzzy. It was full of snow.
Yeah, it was full of snow.
Oh,
That's
would you happen to know what happened to the orb?
You seem
Since
pretty
you saw
interested
it.
about it. You seem fairly interested about it. How about we just sit down and talk?
Of course I'm
I
interested.
got a bottle here. Gilly's got a bottle here. Why don't we share some drinks?
The men start laughing, the 6 on the sides. And he snickers and says, yeah, share some drinks, start talking.
Yeah.
You see, you wonder why I'd be interested, but don't you think something has to be awfully precious for you to try and attack a stranger you've just met for the first time so early in the day?
I do a lot of crazy shit, man. You gotta get to know me.
Interesting. Well, if you want to sit down and speak with us, we will have to confiscate all your weapons.
now I'm no fool.
What do you
Getting
mean?
good.
We are by no means the aggressors here. You've come barging right into our little homely rec area.
We may have barged in, but we're the ones with some information maybe that you guys want more than we need the information. So why don't we just sit at this table, you guys sit at that table, and we talk?
I'm also pretty sure that a normal bar wouldn't have something like this underneath. Whatever you guys are up to, we're in a similar vein, I'd assume.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know anything.
I'm trying to find out.
So he looks over to the bartender and he says, "You just go on over to headquarters, all right? Say
Why
a
don't I
few
just whip out the
words."
orb? If it's gonna come down to a fight with these guys, or they're not gonna talk to us without giving up our weapons, why don't we just whip out the orb and see if that changes the conversation?
I think we should fight them more than
I think
give
I'd
them the orb.
rather kill them than do that.
Yes.
Well, let's do that
yes,
then.
Yes. Okay, then let's do that.
Do we
I'd
roll
say
for attacking the dude going for the door?
I'd say as the guy's like turning to talk to the bartender, I'm just gonna leap out. Well, I mean, my hands are up in the air. I'm just gonna reach back and pull out my swords and charge at him.
Okay, you don't get to surprise anyone because all these guys were armed and waiting for the fight. Everybody roll initiative. So there are 3 guys holding muskets, and there are 3 guys holding swords, and then the foxmink. He's the 7th. The bartender seems to be trying to head into the back corner where some supplies are. You aren't sure what he's getting up to. Okay, those are our first couple rolls. No dice, wherefore art thou?
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, do I have like an advantage thing or anything for that?
Initiative, no.
Okay.
+3 though. You have a bonus.
Okay, so 15.
Yeah.
You know, while Cody did say he'd be AFK if maybe we take a break before this starts.
Yeah, if we could have a human break, I'd appreciate that.
Do we want to call it here?
Fine with me.
You know what? We did have Addendum Mushi set up with Lucas, right? So
Yeah, but it's an 18-hour. Like he's not gonna get here any time
yeah,
soon.
okay. Obviously he's not gonna get here soon, so we should definitely either get the fight completely finished or
Yeah, I mean
yeah.
that's what I was thinking is.
Yeah.
Sure.
But
It's just Cody's not here. Aaron.
Yeah, Cody's not here, and I wouldn't mind a human break while he's not here, and we need everyone we can get right now.
Okay, so do we want to call the stream here and pick up, fighting these shady bartenders next week?
We were saying just like a 5-minute. And then...
Oh, my bad. I can do a 5-minute break if we want to do that.
Yeah, and then we'll do this, and then we'll call it a day.
Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So it shall be.
Cool.
Okay, well then everyone watching the stream, we're gonna take a 5-ish minute break and come back to a battle. So stay tuned. I'll be in the chat talking if anyone wants to top chat the stuff on the YouTube and any questions, One Piece. We can kind of spitball whatever right now while we're waiting on the break. I think it is just me and Sam right now. So if anyone has anything to shoot away, go ahead. Sam, if you'd like to promote anything with your own YouTube channel or with your Patreon, feel more than free.
Oh yay! I have a Patreon with a bunch of One Piece DnD stuff. Support is much appreciated, I guess. Subs are great too.
Well, and I was gonna say the stuff that he has on this One Piece D&D thing. This guy has written out a 50-page booklet, explain everything. If you know D&D stuff, which I don't, but if you do, you will get it in 2 seconds and love the depth and just absolute links that he's gone to make this as accessible to someone like me who can barely play.
Ooh, okay. Let me hop in chat.
If we had elevator music, Raise, we would be playing it.
Yo ho ho, yo ho ho, yo ho, yo ho.
What's great is he even sounds like the recording.
Yo ho, Binkusu. I don't remember those words.
we could just do the yo ho on repeat next time for any technical difficulties or whatever put up on the screen.
I should have it on my computer, but I haven't tried out my soundboard in so long. I know it will give me trouble.
Well, yeah, and I know you've been having issues or whatever recently.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. I work all my art I do on a old MacBook, which is not updated for the last 4 years because for some reason the update makes the Wacom tablet not work on it. So it barely works except for drawing, and then I have another computer for videos and all that stuff up.
Yeah, I use a computer for all my editing too. My laptop cannot handle anything but typing.
my typing and like I said, drawing.
So I really just call my laptop my typewriter, and other than when I need to whip up some documents, I guess I only use it when I'm lecturing.
Well, it's been working great today. Whatever you did to it, it's been working great today.
Yeah, computer managed to tap in for a few days. I don't know when it's going to fail me again.
And that's something else actually, with Sam's Patreon thing and doing all these things. He creates some great. I'll send a picture of it in the chat. Some great character sheets, and I guess I can't. I'll just screenshot it. Some great player profiles for what you're trying to do with your character, and it really is above and beyond, anything you can imagine for D&D stuff.
Let me just quickly take advantage of this intermission to order everything for the fight.
Since we're here, if everyone who's watching, if you haven't already subscribed to the last arc and or our individual channels, there's Den Kushi. He's kind of our leader. Straw Hat Lucas has a TikTok and or a Twitch. I'm not sure. I don't use either of those, so I'm not 100% sure which one it is, but I'm sure you can find it through his Discord name. And I, of course, have my own channel. I'm Jim Rakai. Recently, I was shooting for a video to break 3K, and it's looking like it's breaking 20,000 right now. So I'm very happy with that, and worth a Garp is Rocks video to check out. But anyone on the last arc is really great. Eldis, I'm sure you all know Eldis. He's got some great content on his channel. And I know we're also trying to kind of start a weekly type stream outside of D&D to do more just, chatting about One Piece, chatting about recent chapters, all that stuff. And I think we're kind of aiming for that to be Tuesday nights. And it might not be all of us in every single one, but there'll at least be, 3 or 4 of the last arc members present to, answer questions, super chats, anything like that. And, even just regular chat questions. That would be something to check out for Tuesdays coming up from here on out. And I don't know if everyone's muted. I am trying to act like my character during the decision making and everything like that. Sort of method acting. But I might have come across too strong earlier with, whatever. But I'm kind of a shoot first, ask questions later like Han Solo.
I got the vibe of what you were trying to do. I'm not sure if your crewmates are around to hear it.
I don't think that they did. So it's like, my bad. But I'm really more of a friendly guy. You can check out my channel. You can check out other streams I've been on where I'm not usually as confrontational as Guts is, but Fang is. So that is what I've been trying to do here.
The tension could be cut through with a knife.
With a cutlass.
Honestly, it could be cut through with a spoon. It was very thick. Just jam anything in there and it'll get caught.
Yeah, absolutely. After that bar thing, well, and I am new to the D&D thing. I played one previous time before this, and then this is the third session, so these 3 sessions or whatever. And my thing was just, okay, if we're just gonna be looking at books, I'm gonna make something happen. So kind of jump out. Now, if that was the wrong way to go, tell me in the chat, whatever. But I will adjust for next time. But for this time, I figure this is our best lead. Let's go to any length possible, like Jack Bauer in 24, to see where it goes.
No, I think that's fine. I think I know you're sort of new to D&D. The only thing I'd suggest is just like, instead of cans, like, can I do this? Can I do that? Like D&D, you can do anything you want. Just do it and talk with the DM, do it in character. That's all I'd say.
Okay. And I will try to be like, I'm thinking a dire wolf, like Game of Thrones stuff is pretty prone to violence. So I'm pretty, like I said, bite first, ask later. And but I don't mind taking a back seat to anything either. I'm just trying to, figure out what this freaking orb is. But at first I thought it was a devil fruit. I'll be honest. I thought that the fruit was a devil fruit, or like the orb had like a devil fruit inside of it. But once we've seen this leaf thing, it doesn't seem to be the case anymore. So I'm wondering if it's like an old version of a log pose, or maybe like a key to a door, something crazy. Obviously, Sam, no spoilers.
Yeah. That would take all the fun out of it.
But I am expecting either we can break it open and eat it, or we can use it to open something. And someone here, especially if what we're thinking with this, they seem to be some propaganda going on, and that these 11 kingdoms didn't really they weren't actually overthrown. They just kind of changed their name to something more popular. I am wondering if this is going to help us, with this emperor person or something like that. I also kind of wonder too, how on earth did this pirate guy get this orb to that island and then, disappear? So all stuff I'm trying to find out, I guess with my fangs.
It's all good.
Might makes right. As long as you win the fight, no
Well,
one will complain.
money. I tried money first. Money didn't seem to do anything, so then I try the violence.
Okay. Well,
I talked to Cody. He said that he'd be like 10 minutes. He's picking up his kid right now. So we can wait for him, or we can just. He also said he's fine with us just starting the fight, and then he jumps in.
It would be kind of hard if his character is actually present.
Yeah, so I'd say we could just wait the 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm totally fine waiting for him. We're having a good. Gilly, I know you're kind of new to the channel and new to the Discord, and I don't know you that well outside these games, which I have gotten to know you very well. Do you have a YouTube channel or anything you want to promote?
At this point, not really anything to promote. I do some stuff here and there. I work with some people, but I'm just here because I love One Piece and I love D&D. So.
Hey, not a bad reason at all.
very good reason.
And obviously, of course, if you do in the future do a YouTube channel or do whatever, more than welcome to promote you on the Last Ark stuff on these D&D streams. That first day, what was it, 3 weeks ago now, you really saved us kind of jumping into this group. So more than welcome to do anything we can to help you.
Hey, it's a great opportunity. If I ever think of some crackpot theory, I'll make sure to share with the people.
Nice. Hey, I've had one recently.
I'm sorry, Sage, what?
Please do
I
tell.
I just had one recently. When we were on stream, someone was talking about something completely different, and it made me. When you have like a tangent or someone else's circle and it forms its own circle.
The best theories come from those.
Yeah, so I was like thinking, right, what if at God Valley, one of the Gorosei was there. That's who they meant by Celestial Dragon, and he died, and that's who the youngest replaced.
Okay.
And I don't know how the rest of it looks. That's the theory. That's it. That's the yeah. I don't know. Because like one of the themes in One Piece is every system that's been replaced with Luffy, like what he's done. Like he's been a catalyst for things being replaced within, like the warlords and stuff, and the admirals and the Yonko, and so it looks like what about the Gorosei? Yeah.
Well, I just did a theory on some One Piece God Valley stuff or whatever with rocks and a fungus and coral. Both fungus and coral kind of reproduce with spores, and I think that when you look at the very first kind of image we got in the rocks, it always drew my attention that in his jacket shadow, it really looks like a hand kind of reaching up, and I was able to find there's a mushroom called Dead Men's Fingers, and it's the mushroom itself starts with an X. I'm not sure, I can't pronounce it, but I do wonder, and his hair also looks remarkably like seaweed and coral. So I kind of proposed the idea that maybe Rock's his power was maybe being able to transition himself into some spore or type reproduction system like that, and has gone into kind of other characters as a dark dweller.
That's interesting. What if it could be related to the passing of wills?
100%. I mean, the will passing the wills would kind of tie into this. Hey, you don't know what it is, but something inside you is drawing you towards, this thing. And I do wonder if his, got inside Garp, maybe got inside Roger, maybe some other individuals. And with the will stuff, that's actually something that I think is one of the most important things. Like when we read chapter 1, which I have probably read now 4,000 times. The most important aspect of chapter 1 is changing Luffy's dream from just having fun as a pirate to specifically being the Pirate King. So it's all, I think it's all very, very weird with that stuff about, kind of influencing people's, intuition and action and will. Which, I mean, if you ever taken mushrooms, that can happen kind of, suddenly.
Yeah.
Not always for the best, but always for the fun.
Yeah, and the way the mushrooms spread, and
Don't do mushrooms.
You could have, like, what is it? Like the world's biggest mushroom is like a whole forest with like little mushrooms.
Yeah.
It's also the oldest living organism in our planet right now. I think it's in like Vietnam or something.
What, the fungus?
Yeah, it's almost like a weirwood tree in Game of Thrones. It's like it's all connected underneath the ground.
Yeah, I thought it was in somewhere else, but I don't know.
I could be totally wrong. I know it's somewhere. Not to be dismissive, but over there somewhere.
Over there.
Wow. Oh, yep. I don't know. I'll have a look. I know what you're on about. Because the other thing that's really big is a tree.
I think tree, and I think the other thing might be coral. Coral produce asexual spores based on the moon, based on tide, based on all these things, and there are coral that there'll be something in South America, and then there'll be coral in outside of Japan, and they will both actually reproduce these spawn.
No, it's in America.
I'm just saying, wherever they are, they can be across the world from each other, and they actually reproduce at the same time based on, things that science hasn't even figured out yet. They are just all kind of in tune.
I think Sage was talking about the biggest organism. It's in Oregon. It's,
okay. South America?
No, North America. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure the biggest tree is as well in America.
Oh yeah, the sequoias are the biggest, oldest trees in America. Yeah.
No, there's some kind of weird birch tree that's an entire orchard. It's several roots with leaves more than individual trees. So if some of it dies, it pretty much all dies. But yeah, that's the biggest tree.
Okay.
Tallest is different, but biggest actual biomass weight, it's a weird tree.
Okay.
It is in America.
Hey, you know what? And I'm looking up right now that the oldest, largest organism that's a fungus is actually in the Oregon Blue Mountains. So I guess it's all in the Americas.
It's a big place.
I mean, I guess compared to England.
Well, yeah.
I think in general it's a big place. you know,
Yeah, that too.
compared to a lot of places.
See,
But-
I have driven all around America. I've been to every state but Hawaii and Alaska. So it doesn't seem that big to me anymore. But I totally get that it's a vast resource of stuff and knowledge or whatever. That I'm not saying that I know all of it, but just its size doesn't seem as big to me anymore.
I see that.
Oh, and hey, we got a super chat from Ronnie Williams asking three-way battle: Buggy versus Usopp versus Helmeppo. And I would say Buggy probably wins.
You think, Buggy?
Of course,
I think
our emperor.
it depends on how much
And-
prep time Usopp has. Like, there's definitely a prep time.
True.
Oh, yes, prep
Yeah,
time.
Well,
I'm
my thing is
wondering.
with 10 or Luffy's devil fruit times 10. So if someone like Rocks or something had that fruit, I think it'd be very, very formidable.
Yeah, if we're talking honest answers, final winner. Okay, let's start with one-on-ones. Helmeppo would beat Buggy.
You think so? I
Yeah.
think Helmeppo's out in the first round.
I
I'm
would say
certain
Buggy's at
yes.
least stronger than Helmeppo. He might get challenged by Usopp.
Helmeppo has.
I'm certain by now he would have hockey,
He
which
definitely
would make
that's
Well,
confirmed.
definitely,
Buggy's fruit pretty worthless, and we have been given no indications that he's done anything to improve his strength.
We just
Over
know
the
that
last-
Buggy has God on his side.
We do
I-
have to ask though, when Mihawk was slicing Buggy, was he using hockey? Do you think?
Obviously not. They don't actually want him dead because he's useful.
True.
That's
know,
why
I
if
was-
they had wanted to actually kill him before he said what he did in the last chapter, they could have. But because he's a valuable figurehead, he's the one who the men listen to and worship, they keep him around.
True.
I understand that, but I feel like with the way the Buggy works, I feel like because he's a Paramesa and not a Logia, he's not splitting because he's getting impacted and can't be impacted. He's splitting
Yeah, Mihawk
because
can't cut him.
Okay, let's think about this like Katakuri,
But
where if
Mihawk
he
can't
gets
cut him. Mihawk has tried to cut
Wait,
him and
wait.
can't.
that wasn't actual killing
I don't
intent.
think Mihawk was trying.
Wait, so hold
He
on.
was-
You're saying
No, wait,
you're
hear me
I'm
out.
talking
Hear me
about
out.
like Marine Ford,
Wait,
not just
Yeah.
hear me out. How I was gonna put it is like Katakuri's, because Katakuri can move his body out of the way of attacks. If he does get hit with Haki, he will take the damage, but he can simply avoid it. I think it would be the same thing with Buggy, where he could split before the attack hits him, but if he does get hit, he will take the damage. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, well, then with
I-
that, I was just gonna say, then with that, then Buggy would have to have insane observation hockey to instantly split himself every time Mihawk was cutting him.
Yeah, which is why I don't think Mihawk was using Haki on him.
Well, why do you think that when in the same few hours he also said his sword knows no restraint? He also sliced like to aim at Luffy to cut his arms off. Like there was no
Mihawk,
suggestion. What is your evidence that he was holding back compared to the evidence contrary to that that's in the
He didn't
panel?
want to kill
Mihawk has shown that he's someone who doesn't use all his strength to hunt down a rabbit. He fought Zoro with a pocket knife.
Yeah, but are you gonna compare Marineford, which was an all-out pirate war involving Yonkos and admirals, to the East Blue Barate arc?
Based on Mihawk's attitude, I would.
Yeah,
Yeah?
because that was more of a thing which had to do with his behavior. So he's someone who just does unless he thinks you're like a worthy adversary, a serious opponent, he's probably not going to take you super seriously.
So, wait, you're saying he used Yoro and Buggy rather than the pocket knife.
He
But
was
he
using
wasn't
Yoru
taking him
because
seriously.
Well, I
yes,
mean,
But
in
he was
all honesty,
using.
he was
he's
using
not
Yoru
Buggy,
because he
not
was
going
at
to Luffy behind
Marineford, and he would have to have like his actual sword in hand in case he was going to get into reasonable or serious fights. But it didn't mean he was going to take everyone seriously. Like even in at the Baratie, when he decided to show Zoro respect by cutting him with Yoru, he still didn't cut him in half, even though he would have been perfectly capable of doing so. Even if we want to say, oh, Oda's scaling back then, he had just cut his ship in half. So if he wanted to kill Zoro, he could have. It's that kind of thing where he doesn't go overboard for no reason.
I think Sam is
Okay.
cooking simply because the same situation on Egghead with Luffy. How he probably could destroy the Seraphim, but he's not using Conqueror's Hockey. He's not. He used Gear 4, but obviously that's not going to work.
I just think you're saying the same information, but implying the worst. Not the worst. A different timeline of reasoning. So like.
someone
You're
doesn't know.
saying that the context of Marineford is different to the context of the fight with Zoro, but
Well,
you're
yeah, 'cause
then
Zoro is much
saying
richer than
No,
him.
I meant as in why he was using Yoru was because there were like reasonable enemies who were out there. So he's not going to keep his blade sheathed. That's what I was referring to
okay,
there.
but Mihawk doesn't just slash Buggy once and then move away. He tries a couple of times.
He
And then
he's
none of
twisting
those
him into
attacks hit
ribbons.
Luffy behind him. So I mean, I don't think he was trying. Like he cut that whole border, that whole ice boulder from afar. He could have cut through Buggy and Luffy and doesn't. So I think it's greatly implied he's not really doing trying much there.
I'm not saying he's using his all out. I'm saying that he couldn't. The world's strongest swordsman couldn't cut Buggy with the casual slash that managed to fell an iceberg.
Yes,
Is it
I'm saying
possible?
Great picture,
because he
Gilly.
was not using Haki and his devil fruit makes
Yeah,
him
but that's
impervious
that.
to
Do you not
Hey, well, this
No,
has been a great
like? He tries
conversation
to cut
for
him
stuff
over
like
and
this.
over. It's not.
For stuff like this, this is
Hey.
where the Tuesday streams are going to be all about: is arguing stuff like this, power scaling, everything.
Nothing to
I also
pass the
wanna
time
thank,
like some power scaling.
just real quick, Ronnie Williams seemed to have joined the last arc as a member, as well as gifted 10 last arc memberships. So thank you very much, Ronnie, and thank you all for waiting on the stream and waiting for us to get back to from our human break. And I think if everyone's ready to go, we're all ready to start the game again.
That is, to be fair.
Indeed. Let's go ahead and start the fight. I need to scroll down. Who had rolled initiative? Who had not?
I think everyone but Aaron has rolled initiative.
Okay, let me just find those numbers.
Mine
Okay,
is a
so
+3, so
15.
it's 15.
Oh wait, am I looking the right place? Yeah, okay, yeah. 15. Where's my? It's right here. So I don't have to scroll up. That's a 15 for Fang. That's an 11 for Gilly. That's a 3 for Sand. And Aaron has just rolled a 16.
Oh, nice.
You're headed for danger. Okay, so first in the order of initiative is going to be the Foxmate.
Okay.
He looks at you and says, "It seems you've opted to cause trouble after all. You've made it fun." And he is going to pull out his weapon of choice. It is a kusarigama, like one of those ball and chain with a sickle on the other end weapons. Do you get what I'm describing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So with that, he is immediately going to use one of his stronger attacks. He starts swinging the ball end of it, and let's see. Gilly is the one who had tried to jump out and sparked initiative. So he's going to fire it at you. He gets within 10 feet of you, stops there. He's going to roll to hit. Okay, let's do this. He rolls to hit you. That's going to be a critical fail. Let's go. That's some way to start this.
I
Friendly
blocked with my
fire.
swords.
Okay,
Oh,
you
this
draw
one
your
is
sword
healthy.
out and you're able to deflect the trajectory of his attack. It is now going to strike pirate number 1. He is going to take a lot of damage. That's okay. That's already more than his health. I'm not even going to roll all of this. You deflected it. The ball goes straight through the head of pirate number 1. He's dead.
Nice.
Okay. Maybe celebrate a bit less because it means he can do a fair chunk of damage all at once.
He's gotta wait 5 turns.
That's what you think.
True.
So after he does that, he goes, and he lunges backwards. He's quite nimble. He's able to create 35 feet of space between him and the rest of you at the door. Remember, the room is 45 by 45. He was at 10 feet.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, actually, you're a long leg, sure. You have the added range.
Alright, I'll try and sweep his legs.
Okay, so just a kick attack.
That's what do I add to that? It's not the 1d9. I mean, it's not the +9. What is it?
It's plus. Am I looking? God, your strength is high. +7.
Alright.
Nice. Nice.
So you extend your leg forward and you try to kick him as he exits your space. But as you do so, when your leg connects, you can see that using his bare hand, he's able to smack your foot down and deflect it into the floorboards.
Jesus Christ, is AC.
Can I attack him with my arm?
When you kick him, his body feels like a brick.
Oh. Do I do any
He was-
damage, or is it just...
No, it misses. It was an opportunity attack. He had only entered the melee range of Gilly, so no one else can attack him yet. Next in the order of initiative is going to be pirate number 6. Pirate number 6, wielding a sword, he runs up. He is going to attack Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Fang. He sees you looking wounded. Your leg is still in a boot. He rolls to hit. Come on, again?
Nice. Now,
Okay, that's another critical fail.
and he hits the other pirate 3.
Yeah, so he swings his cutlass back. As he unsheaths it behind him, he ends up hitting one of his comrades, and they suffer 4 damage. That damage is dealt to pirate number 5. He's like, "Hey, what you do that for? My bad, chief. My bad. I'll get him next time." Yeah. Next in the order of initiative, Aaron.
They're 45 feet away, right?
The fox guy's 35 feet away. Everyone else is between 10 and 15.
I guess I'll just run up to like pirate number 1 and I'll just swing at him.
Okay, pirate number 1 is dead. He's the one who the stray chain hit.
Got it. I'll hit pirate number 2.
Okay, pirate number 2, go ahead and roll.
Nice.
That's going to connect. Just a normal punch.
Yeah, just a normal punch.
Okay, yeah, D4 plus 4. Oh, to hit, it should have been plus 6, by the way.
Oh, shite.
Yeah. It was 16. So 7. You deal 7 damage to him. You're able to punch him in the gut. This is one of the musket men. He goes, "Ah, you pack a hearty one there, don't you?" Okay, 7 damage. Next is Fang. Your turn.
Can I rush towards the fox and hand cannon, arm cannon him?
You currently move at half speed because of your broken leg.
Okay, is there anyone nearer to me then?
But wait, just before that, one thing I wanted to check and make sure on your arm cannon. He's still within your range. Its normal range is 60 feet. You don't have to get closer.
Oh, okay, then can I use my arm cannon on the fox?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
That roll
Roll
D20?
to hit. Yeah. Will you?
I missed.
That thing is notoriously awful. So you fire the thing at him, and he's able to pull his chain up in a way that it catches the cannonball, and he throws it aside, and it crashes into the wall. He is unharmed, and he keeps snickering. Something like that. Next in the order of initiative, make sure you're keeping track of your stamina. And that's going to be pirate number 2. Pirate number 2, who just got hit by Aaron. You are in his melee range, so he's going to be trying to attack you. He rolls to hit you. Oh wait, musket man. He disadvantage. Yeah, he tries to fire at you. Close. He rolls an 11. I am pretty sure that will not beat your armor class.
Me?
It
My
almost
AC is 12.
Okay, no, he misses. I can't believe that was close. Okay, so yeah, he tries to fire at you close range. You're able to smack the barrel of the gun aside, and the shot goes astray. Next in the order of initiative is Gilly.
I'm just gonna swing at the nearest pirate.
Okay. The nearest pirate, that's going to be number 6. Okay, that was okay with your sword. Yeah, 24 does hit. It was close, but it connects. It connects. Go ahead and roll. So you see him next to you. You unsheath one of your katanas and you swipe at him, trying to cleave him straight through. Your attack does cut into his flesh. You leave a huge gash upon his, straight across him, 13 damage. He squeals out in pain. He makes a Constitution saving throw. He fails. His right leg is cut straight off. He drops to the ground. He is bleeding out. He's going to lose blood every turn. You have wounded him deeply.
Afterward, could I look at the fox and be like, "Are you sure you want to lose more men?" Try and intimidate him.
He says, "Yeah, if they don't prove to be useful, I'm sure the boss will send in more."
Your loss.
Okay. So yeah, you deal that much damage to him. Was that even the correct amount? Yes, it looks like it. Sure. Yeah, that was perfect. Wait, no, it wasn't. No, it was. Okay, yeah. I forgot you're using scimitars.
Yeah.
Okay. So next in the order of initiative, that's going to be Miny Pirate number 3. So pirate number 3 is holding a musket, sees you do that. And he's like, okay, I want to get rid of the person who can cut people's limbs off in a single swing. He rolls 14. Does 14 beat your armor class?
I block.
Okay.
Is he
So
shooting at me? Or
yeah, he
is-
fires a musket round at you.
I cut the bullet in half.
So you see it coming, he telegraphs the trajectory, and you move your blade there almost as if you could predict the future. You cut the bullet clean in two, and you smirk. Next in the order of initiative, that's going to be pirate number 5. Pirate number 5 has a sword and is going to attack Eeny, Meeny, Miny, who... Sand hasn't gotten much action yet.
And hasn't talked yet.
So it's going to be 18. I'm certain this will connect. Is this the first one to do damage?
Well, I haven't
Yeah.
gone yet, in fairness. Yeah,
Okay.
that connects.
18. That's going to be 5 damage.
Okay.
Not special. Okay. Yeah. Next in the order of initiative is Sand. What does the fox say?
I just saw that. Yeah,
Wait.
a
When
very
is it?
bad laugh.
When is it my turn?
It's your turn right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it's
now I'm confused. Okay, cool, sweet. Sorry, I'd been like, I'm confused. Right. How many dudes are left?
the fox and 5 pirates.
The fox and 5 pirates.
Yeah.
Can I? I'm not near anyone to provoke any opportunity, am I?
Yes, you are. The one who
Yes, I
just
am.
killed you? Yeah, pirate number 5.
Okay. Fuck. Oh shit! I should have done that. Oh well, learned that now. Can I? Fuck. Oh, I'm profit. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna disengage as a bonus action.
All right.
And then I'm gonna get to a distance.
Wait, bonus act.
Yeah, nimble footing major. You can expend 2
Oh.
SP to disengage as a bonus action.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Good. No problem.
Cool. And then I'm gonna position myself towards the rear of the party and fire into the fray with my thing. I'll see. Yeah. I have to wait for my major. Okay, hold on. I have to see if I hit first. So I'm gonna roll to hit the Foxman.
We'll hit with what?
The arrow.
Huh?
The arrow.
Go ahead. Who are you aiming at?
The fox dude.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think it cut out for me for a second. My bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
22.
At the fox.
Yes.
So you fire your arrow straight at him. It sails through the air and connects with his skin. You see him raise his hand, and it strikes his palm, and he tries to swipe it away, but it's just strong enough that it does cut into his flesh. Your attack hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. So fast hands. When you hit with a bow attack as part of your action, you can use. Oh, I've used it already. I can't do that then. That's fine. So.
Yeah.
Oh, precise. When making an attack with a bow, I can expend 2 SP to roll an additional die of the bow's arrow. No action required. So I'm going to do precise targeting.
Okay, sure, but in the future you have to say that before you roll to attack.
Oh, do I? Oh, sorry, I didn't,
Yes.
because it didn't. Because it just says on the bow's damage. It didn't say.
Yeah, when making an attack.
Okay, sorry. All right, then I'm gonna roll What's my damage?
A D8 longbow.
Okay.
Oh, 2d8. Yeah, since I'm letting you use it this time. Yeah, 2d8 plus 2.
Oh, 2D.
So you deal 11 points of damage with your attack into him, and he scowls a bit. He is not amused. Okay. Next is pirate number 5, the last one. This pirate. Oh, pirate number 4. This is the one which had taken some friendly fire, and it comes over to Gilly as well, trying to slash at you. Swordsman, and he rolls a 21. This one's going to connect. I know none of you have ACs like that.
This one does.
Oh, wow.
He deals 4 damage. Roll good, please. I beg. Yeah, you take 4.
Who's that to?
Little bitch.
To Gilly.
Okay.
Yeah. So next in the order of initiative, top of the round, Foxman. So he's going to have another go around. Let's see. He wants to, does he reach into his bag? Okay, he does. So hey, his men are there too. Useless things. Does he try and take them to what's this area of effect? Oh, this'll take all of you.
Oh, wow. That's aggressive.
Does he care about his men? Does he care about his men?
I hope so.
Roll.
Yeah. 1, he cares. 2, he doesn't care. Unlucky.
Damn.
Oh.
Okay. So you see him crouch. Oh man, this is gonna smart. You see him crouch down into a low stance, and he whips his leg with a powerful kick, and this wind scythe comes off of it. It's a tempest kick. It's going to come off of him in a 40-foot cone, which will strike all of you. Please make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, it's not an attack roll.
Yeah, area of effect. Dex saves,
Got it.
40-foot cone.
What do we roll?
Why did you make my strength save my save? Like, why would you do that to me?
Huh?
My save is strength, not dexterity.
Oh, pirate.
Fucking bitch.
What do we roll for that?
1d20 plus your dexterity. Let's see who is proficient. So for Fang it's a +5.
Okay.
Aaron, you got a +2. Gilly, you got a +6, and you got a +2. Wow, you guys are rolling well. Save for Aaron.
I got an 8.
It's just gonna fuck up like
unlucky.
one person. Oh shit.
Oh, this is gonna smart. Let me roll my damage right here. Let me look at this SP. Okay, this guy is a unit. 22 damage. If you succeeded, you take half. Okay.
Oh
You
my
guys do
God.
not have much health.
Oh my
got
fucking
3 at least,
Christ.
Aaron's knocked out by that.
Yeah, I am
that's
too.
scary. What? Didn't you
I
succeed?
need to make a. No, I didn't.
Yeah, but it's
No, Sage. If you 11 damage, how much had you taken?
wait,
damage
11
already?
damage. I thought you
Yeah,
took
you
22.
You take half if you succeed the save.
11. Wait, no,
Aaron,
because there's thresholds and stuff.
there's what?
There's thresholds and stuff though.
Oh yeah. I was just looking at how much damage everyone takes first.
Okay.
So Aaron takes the full 22. I'm going to need a con save from you. You have a +4. You're in danger. Fang is going to take 22. Oh no. Oh, that's scary. Fang is going to take 22 damage. Your health just went up. So you're
I have
still on your
25.
feet. Yeah, you're still on your feet, but you will have to make a save as well.
What do I roll for that?
Constitution, 1d20 plus nothing. Oh, you're cooked.
I got a 9.
Oh no. Gilly, you take 11 damage.
Alright.
11 does not cross your threshold. You're good. Sand, did you have 31 HP?
Yeah.
Yeah, you take the damage. You succeeded the save. You're good. It doesn't cross your threshold.
Okay.
Now we do the scary bit here. Oh, people are about to get hurt real bad.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Um, Gentlefolk who just failed the save, I am going to need you to roll 1d4.
I got a 1.
I got a 4.
Okay,
Which one's good? Which
okay.
one's bad?
Well, I think we're about to find out.
Okay. You know what? Wait. So who's this? Who rolled the 1?
I rolled the 1, Fang.
Okay, you rolled a 1. 1 is going to be your left arm.
Oh, shit.
Great.
Oh,
gonna have
wait, that was the arm you still had on?
About to get 2 arm cans after this.
Oh my god. It's
God.
gonna be a
Okay,
cyborg episode.
I am a benevolent dungeon master. I'm going to say you saw you were about to get cooked and you decided to sacrifice the part which was holding you back. You
Yes.
lose your broken leg.
Thank you.
I will be benevolent. As for
I have never heard someone say, "I'm only going to take off your leg," and then I'm benevolent, and
I wanted to
actually
cut off
meant
that
it.
thing.
Like,
I
I'm
appreciate
being benevolent. I'm only going to take your leg. Like, what?
Hey, he's the only dungeon master I've ever known, so he's great to me.
Oh my god! Like,
okay,
it's just a
yeah,
symbol.
and Aaron is going to lose he rolled a 4. His right leg, I think that's the same leg.
Awesome.
You guys are matching missing legs.
Does this mean you don't feel bad about breaking his leg anymore? Hey.
No, that's I feel even worse about it because I feel I wasn't strong enough to prevent this from happening. So Aaron's gonna have
good lord.
way more character development now.
Okay.
Only a
So,
good sword
yeah.
can protect his crewmates.
You can see Foxman in the back, and he's now snickering. He says, "Oh, you were so. That's not his voice. You were so worried about what would happen to me during this fight, weren't you? Especially you, the tall one. Oh, you should have handed over your weapons when you had the chance." That's going to be his turn.
How many of his guys are down?
Yeah, I was looking at that just now. I want to see who I even have to make saves for. Number 6 dies, the one you'd cut the limb off of. Number 5 dies. Number 4 dies. Number 2 dies. So there's one. Those guys were already low on HP. Even if they succeeded, they would have died. Last guy, come on, come on. I rolled a d12. Come on, come on. Oh, he succeeds the save. Pirate number 3 looks like he's. I just noticed I've been calling them pirates because this is a One Piece. Whoops.
Yeah, like barkeeps.
Oh, I've already worked out that these are CP people.
Was
So
was the bartender
he's-
one of those people?
no, he wasn't. He had when it had started, he had scurried off for the corner of the room. Yeah. So yeah, he looks like he's in trouble. So let me just cross these guys off so I don't get confused. Number 2 seems depleted greatly. Next in the order of initiative is Aaron. Please make a death saving throw.
Yep.
He is bleeding out on the ground.
Oh, that's 2 deaths. One more and I'm out.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
you fucking shitting me.
Wait, what did you roll? What did you type?
1d20.
It doesn't look right.
I think it's how you
That-
rolled it that one time. I don't
Here,
think you
I'll
rolled
do it again. I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't look right. Oh,
Yeah, but-
you put a space?
Yeah, no space between the exclamation point and the roll.
What I do is I
Oh,
just keep it copied.
that's below a 10. There we go. Another fail.
Yeah. So yeah, you have one death save fail, which is better than
I think
2.
we should take. I think we should take the 2. It is 1.
No, the first one was just rolled wrong. Like you.
Yeah, you rolled it wrong.
Yeah, last
I
week.
I just don't want to play like a weird. I just don't want to be a cheater, you know.
No, it's like last week when
No,
you would
as
roll
in-
whatever you rolled the last way, it would always be a 1. Like last week, it was always 1s when you rolled that old way. So
Yeah,
that was
as
the
in
wrong
it,
one.
it wasn't going to give you a D20 result. That's what I mean by you rolled wrong.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
So yeah, that's one death save fail, which is good because you would have died now if you had 2. You take another fail because your leg is bleeding out. It would have been damaged, but yeah, you're up to 2. Someone please save this man's life. Next in the order of initiative is Fang.
Can I try to use shred against the fox?
You cannot lunge toward him.
Okay.
Kind of hobbled.
Can I use my turn to reload my cannon and help Cody? Help Aaron?
You have to pick one. Reloading is an action.
I will try to save Cody.
Okay, that's you will have to make a medicine check to stabilize him. 1d20.
Okay. Ah, fuck.
Okay, you try to patch him up, but you're like, the bleeding won't stop, the bleeding won't stop. And then you look at your leg and you're like, my bleeding won't stop. You take 1d6 damage. Because you
I
have an
roll that?
open wound. Oh, I rolled it.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll let you roll it for yourself. Yeah, go ahead.
Roll 1d6.
Hope 401, Hope 401. Let's go. You're still, well, I want to say standing, but not really. Next in the order of initiative is Gilly.
Captain,
Yeah.
go help Aaron, and then I'm charging in on this guy, and I'm going for an attack.
Right.
And with this attack, I'm also gonna be making it a fierce strike.
Okay. Fierce strike. All right. There's your roll. Whoops. +9, 18. So you run straight at him and you try to slash into him in a retaliatory fashion, getting revenge for your comrades who seem now to be fading. You strike at him, but your blade cannot pierce his skin as you hit his shoulder and he simply bounces your blade away.
At
Was
an
this guy
18
beta?
damage?
18 does not hit.
Jesus Christ.
Will that be your turn?
I think that's all I can do.
Well, technically.
Yeah, I mean, if there's
Did I leave it
I've read
off?
over this, but I don't think I have bonus stuff.
You do. You could use up to 3 swords at the moment.
Does that mean I get extra attacks?
Yeah, that's what the swords are for.
Yeah, I was trying to understand like what.
Oh,
the-
you know
what the
5e2 weapon fighting, the thing which lets you make the extra attack with your bonus action.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
So you have 3 weapon fighting now.
Oh, so this whole time I could have. Well, it uses a lot of SP. So
Yeah, it does use a lot of SP.
then, in that case, I'll make two swings at him.
Okay, so your first sword bounces off, and you decide to advance even further. You get into your low stance. You put one of the blades in. You put one of the blades in your left hand, another of your blades under your which leg?
It's in my right leg.
Yeah, so behind your right knee, and you start walking around like a crab to hold it like that. The long leg is now as tall as your average man, and you spin around like a spinning top, and you try to slash at him 2 more times.
Nice.
Are you using Fierce Striker? I think the SP really will start
Yeah.
ratcheting up. Okay.
I'll use it for one of the for one of the attack. The first one.
Okay. Okay, that'll cost you a total of, well, this whole turn will be 11 plus 3, 14 SP.
All right.
Go ahead and roll.
So this
Ah,
is
yes, you sent the perfect image.
It's for the first one.
Oh!
God.
You strike at him again, and he sees it coming. He smacks it away with his other hand, and he sees you pulling your third blade against him. You can tell that he is trying to catch this one with his sickle and throw it aside. Go ahead and roll.
All right. There
Oh,
we
let's go. One
Okay.
connected. The weakest one, but a connection is a connection. You deal a d6 plus. Is this plus 5 or plus 10?
Plus 10.
Okay, plus 10. Okay, 13 damage. You slash at him. He does feel it. Now he's bleeding out. It seems like beneath his, because he does have that small fox-like body, beneath his thick hide, he doesn't seem to be very durable. You wound him, and now you can tell his eyes are a bit nervous, but he's not shaking the fight off. He's got confidence he can win this. Sand is up.
Motherfucker.
Is Aaron still down?
Yeah, he's still down.
Okay, then I'm sorting that out.
Okay, that'll be a medicine check. Please save his life.
I sure fucking hope so. Hold on, let me have a look. What have I got?
This
I've
Fox
got-
is reminding me. Did anyone see last night that Unicorn Warriors Eternal show? I guess not. But there's a bad guy that seems to be a fox in a dress that reminds me of this mink you're talking about.
I see.
Um,
Yeah, so +2. That's your med check. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. You
Let's go.
stabilize
Let's
him.
absolutely fucking go.
Bleeding out from his leg, he would have died immediately. So you rush there to patch him up, and you can tell his breathing stabilizes, the bleeding slows down, and he seems like he's going to make it out. Next turn is going to be... I skipped this guy. I thought he was last. Whoops. Pirate number 3. The guy who's barely holding on after taking the Tempest kick. So he looks around, he's holding his musket, and he says, okay, The wolf guy on one leg, that's an easy mark. He's going for Fang.
Great.
He rolls 9 plus 4, 13. Does 13 hit? 13
No.
does not hit. Okay, it does not meet your armor class. So he fires off a bullet at you, and you're like, "Ain't no way!" You managed to ward it off. What gives you your defense? Oh yes, you use your mechanical arm, and it takes the bullet into it. You do not sustain any damage.
Nice. That's what I thought.
Okay. Yeah, so Fox guy is up. Okay, Gilly, you're right in front of him. He's going to focus on you. He rolls to hit. He swings his chain all the way back. Think Luffy's Gomu Gomu no pistol, and he tries to pull it into you with all the force he's got, trying to strike at your chest. He is going to roll to hit. And okay, that plus what's his plus modifier? Okay, 19. I think 19's gonna hit.
It's yeah.
19 hits. Oh, this one is going to smart. You sustain. Let me make sure I'm getting this right over here. I'm looking at your character sheet, not his. Whoops. It is right here. Okay. I was just getting the right modifier. This is more dice than I want to add up with my brain. I made a mistake. It rolled fine, but I wanted to add a +3. Okay. That's going to be 28 damage.
I'm down.
Oh, you are Aaron is stable.
Well, that's just my leg, I thought. So, like, you only stop the bleeding from my leg. I'm still at 0 HP until I get stabilized
No.
again, I thought. Because that's
Oh,
an
no,
entirely separate
you're-
injury. Because that's like a damage over time thing.
Yeah, it's a damage over time thing. She's made you stable, so your saves reset.
I don't think that's how it works in 5e though. Like I still think like you have to stabilize me separately from an injury if it's a damage over time effect. Like
Yes, yes.
I'm
There-
still at 0. I'm not at 1 or anything. I'm not even
Yeah,
like I
you're
still
still
have to
at
make a death
0.
save on my time.
Yes, you will. You will have to because of the damage from your leg. I meant she had reset your Sand had reset your death saving throws.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it worked. So yeah, Gilly is knocked down to the ground after receiving that heavy chain attack. That's going to be a Constitution saving throw, buddy.
All right.
It's looking real grim. It's getting late early. Your save is +3. Hit something. Oh no. D6, please. 5. Oh, so it hits you square in your chest and he breaks a couple of your ribs as you go to the ground. You cough up blood and your body shakes when it goes down. You are knocked unconscious and will need stabilizing, but it's not a damage over time thing. Yeah, next in the order of initiative, I think is you. Yeah, no, it's Aaron. Death save, please. Wait. Your leg destabilizes you. That's how it works. So when would it be? At the end of your turn, you take the damage. So you are unstable again, but it's not a new death save until the next turn. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the at Discord just now. Did you give me a sign?
Yeah.
Okay. Fang, you're up.
Okay, am I able to attack him with anything?
Let's see. You can't chase after him. You have a normal firearm, correct?
I do have some normal firearms, and
Yes.
I have electro if I can encase the bullets in that.
Okay, yes, you can.
Could I do
So,
that then?
Yeah, your rifle is pretty much your best bet at this point. Just firing off a Hail Mary.
Then
You
I
can
will
do
fire
that, or you
off.
can try to stabilize somebody.
I will fire off with an electro Hail Mary to try to hit the fox.
Okay. So that'll be 4 SP for your Electro.
Do I do that? Roll 1d20 plus 4.
1d20 plus 5. Plus 5.
Okay.
Come on, get some good. Oh, you fire off your rifle at him. He moves out of the way, and he can tell that you guys are running out of options very, very quickly.
Fuck.
That's going to be your action. And roll 1d6. Your leg's still bleeding. You haven't patched that up yet.
Okay. Roll 1.
Hope for another one.
Ah.
Oh, that knocks you to the ground. Oh, that was all the gas you had left in you. So you fire off your rifle, and it misses. The blood loss gets to you. Your vision fades, and you drop down. Next in the order of initiative, Gilly, I'm going to need a death save.
All right.
How many people are currently down?
All
Everyone
of
but
them.
you.
Everyone but me.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about me running the fuck out of him? Because I'm so sorry. At this point, there's no one to even tell Hachi.
We're
Yeah,
dead,
Haji would have been all the
and-
difference here.
We're dead. You're the captain. It's your choice if you want to abandon your crew here. We've been nothing but trouble to you, and I don't want to influence you any other way because we're dead.
I would like you to save us.
You don't get a choice in this one. Like you're not at the top of my list of healing right now. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry that
Gilly,
everyone
how do you
to
feel?
do what I said. My bad.
Woo.
Okay. Gilly succeeds his first death save. It looks like
Okay,
he's
cool.
trying to fight
I'll-
off,
I'll
well,
try.
death.
Take by Den Moshi.
Currently, no one has any failed death saves. It's just you and the fox guy.
It's just me and the fox guy.
Yes.
Oh,
I have to
okay.
attack this motherfucker.
Right, hold on. I can't get all of you up. The problem isn't getting one of you up. The problem is, even if I get one of you up,
Even
they're
if you
not.
succeed, it doesn't bring them back up. They're
Exactly. They're still yeah. And I might not be able to fucking kill this fox dude. How's the fox dude looking?
Hey, just give him the
He-
orb.
He looks plenty roughed up at this point. He seems very good at evading attacks, but from the two which did hit him, he lost quite a bit of blood.
Okay.
Oh, and real quick, we got another super chat from Rise M Lucas for $10. Commenting.
Joe's not taking to speak.
Yeah,
You know what?
Joe Star secret technique. So if that gives us a boost,
You're
Samuel,
gonna
now would be the time.
Okay.
God save us.
What I'm gonna do is I am going to do as much as humanly possible in one round, which for me probably looks like saving my bonus action for my Milky Dial while I buck the fuck out. However, that's a bonus action and leaves my action, which means I can try using my Deadeye and my precise targeting to fuck him up if I can, and if I can't, I'm bonus actioning, I'm Milky Dialing, and I'm running. or whatever. I'm running out the room and then I'm milky dialing in the way of the room. He's in smoke. I'm out the fuck here. But first, I'm gonna try and pip him with my bow.
Considering you'd be running away in a straight line,
Yeah.
and there's one path,
Yeah.
I'm not sure the Milky Dial would
He's
do
still
much.
no, because it says, it's a 10 feet of fog cloud. Creatures outside cannot see into it.
Like it would functionally work. I'm not sure.
Creatures within cloud are blinded until it dissipates. So, can I not milky dial my way out? It says he's blind.
Yeah, I just mean he would know exactly where you are running because there's one.
Okay, well then can I do it after I've gone up the stairs so that
Okay, let's
he's
start with the
confused at
attack.
steps. Okay, we'll start with the attack and we'll go from there. Okay, we'll give it a go. Okay. And that's +6. 21, does that hit?
21. So, tell me a bit about your character.
My character has fallen out the sky, landed straight on a pirate ship, buffeted his way down from the fall with the sail, and actually aimed to fall on the ship so that the sails would work. Because they have, like, ships, they just don't have, they've got waves and stuff. Anyway. And
what's his personality like?
Okay, so he, having fallen out the sky and been basically game facing his way through survival ever since. And you got to bear in mind, like, he's not been outside of the sky. So he's kind of like really grounded by the fact he's just discovered there's a whole nother universe underneath his own. Like, he's just trying to make sure that people don't go through the level of pain he has, because he's lost everyone he's ever known. He's got massive burns. He's lost his wings, and some people on the boat are willing to call him God. So yeah, I'm absolutely leaving you to die if I have to, but now that might not be the case. So just
That's fine, but that's completely against the backstory that you just spilled to us.
Look, I might not have to, but I shouldn't die because you. Anyway, right. What DM? You've asked me a question. What's it for?
One more question. Why
is important?
Why are you attacking him instead of just running immediately and dashing?
Because he was pretty fucked up last time, not right?
Yeah, I mean, but he was. I just mean, I want to know what's going through your character's mind. Like, instead of
character's mind is, if I can at least get him down to the point he won't follow me, maybe he won't follow me. But I can't save these people. Like, that's 3. It's TPK if I don't run. That's it. We don't have a. If you think that the chances are I'm not gonna down him and he's just then gonna down me and it's a TPK, then it's a TPK. But I don't see how dashing would help that. Like, unless you think it will, whatever. Like, I don't know right now. I'm trying.
I was just trying to, make sure I was clear on the motives.
The motive is to get out. Yeah.
Okay. So, having seen all of your friends, your crew members, fall to the ground around you, you decided that you were going to trust everything into this one final arrow you've got. You take aim at the Foxman. If this does not connect, you know that you are in a lot of trouble.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Your entire life is riding on this one shot. You look around, you're like,
Spirit bomb, helpful with energy.
Sorry, can we what Don't
Yeah.
interrupt the DM, please.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to help you. My bad. Won't do it again.
No, it's fine. Let him go at least first.
You look around at all of your friends and you think, their lives are over too if I do not succeed here.
Yeah.
And you put your all into this and think, okay, this is all I've got. I'm going to give you 1 point of inspiration to use and roll this advantage.
Okay.
Of course, you can save the inspiration. I'm just saying, you.
No,
you
no.
may-
Tell me, what am I rolling? What is it? Come on, let's go.
It just gives you advantage. You get just to see how high you can possibly roll.
Okay. And what am I rolling?
Same attack.
Okay. Roll 1d20 plus 6. Nice.
Okay, it does not get any better. You fire the arrow off. It sails through the air. 21. You see it connect with his hand, which he extends outwards to defend himself like he had every time before. The arrow makes contact with his palm. He's able to crush it.
Perfect.
The attack does not hit. 21 still does not meet his armor class.
But it did earlier in the. Has he done something since?
It was not 21.
Yeah, it was. That was my
22.
first attack, was it
It was
not?
22.
Was it 22?
22?
22 is exactly his armor class.
Oh, motherfucker. Okay.
Seeing the look on your face, he starts snickering immediately. Still your turn, you still have your bonus action.
I'm getting the fuck out with my movement. I could full movement. No, I couldn't because it's an action, isn't it? So I need to full movement out, and the second I see any kind of staircase, I'm Milky Dialing.
Okay, so you make a break for the tunnel you came through, and you just turn your back on them and say, I did all I possibly could. You activate.
I might die for giving them the chance. So I'd rather give them the chance. It's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
you use your Milky Dial as you're escaping. You hope that extra bit of you hope that extra cloudiness will be enough to obscure the path towards you, and you are gone. You know not what will happen to them from here. His HP was down to 8.
If I'd have hit, oh my god, I'd have managed.
I'm telling you now that the
Oh
fight
man, it's almost like you should have ran away.
he did not have a whole lot of HP.
No,
Yeah.
but to get 22 is quite difficult, and I had one move of his in me maximum.
I don't care.
Yeah, I was just saying, I wasn't saying you should change anything. I'm just letting you know now that the fight is over, what it was, and how close you were. He
Yeah,
was
no, that.
8 HP.
Fuck.
It's just that the last 7 attacks against him missed.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
And this is where we're going to
Oh,
end
it.
the session.
I would like to
Let's
say,
go.
can we start the session unless you have an issue with it with me? I'm booking it straight back to the ship. I'm
Well,
not. I'm gonna be
gotta
so
wait.
careful. Huh?
You can ride for free.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna like obviously be as cautious as possible about him following, but I think he's gonna recover before he comes after us. So I'm using that to not and just go. I'm going. I'm gone.
Okay. Yeah, that's where we're going to end it for today. As for what happens in that room, how do I do this?
Are we all dead?
How do I do
Yeah,
this?
I still have 2 death saves. I don't know.
Yeah, all of
You
you
guys
have
gotta
death
go
saves.
find some new pirates.
No problem.
Okay. Sage, would you be willing to exit the voice channel for just a moment, or deafen?
I'll definitely.
Until I send a message in. Okay, I'll send a message in the chat.
It's just muted.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work it out. Hold on, it's the PC. I'm not used to it.
There we go. Okay, so some time passes by. All of your wounds are treated. The three of you wake up in a jail cell. You aren't sure where you are. And when you come to, there's a man who is standing in front of you. He looks at the three of you and he says, "Well, it's about time. I've waited a few days for you to regain your health and consciousness." He holds the orb in his hand in front of you and he says, "I will be needing you to answer some questions about this." End of session. Let me send Sage the message.
Wow.
Chat, don't spoil anything. Did chat say anything?
I don't think so.
Okay, I hope not.
Well, then, yeah,
Well,
that's going
I
to be
hope
it
you
for
didn't
today
have
then.
been from the stream either. Okay.
If there's any last promos that anyone wants to throw out there before we end today's session, now is the time.
It's been Sage running Joestar technique vibes. Nice. So
Any
Alright.
channels that have any updates or anything in the last couple years?
no.
I don't have.
Sorry, Shadow Dig. But then, yeah, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining the stream. And tune back in, I think, next Friday to see if we all live and we all get along.
Well,
Fritz, if you want to end it now is the time. Thank you so much for your help. And check out Fritz the Ditch's channel, too. He does great streaming and made this all kind of possible today without any lagging and all that stuff. So, if anyone else has anything to say, go ahead now. If not, we will all see you all next week.
See ya.